Episode 308. We're here.
This is it.
We're on.
308.
Can't believe it, dude.
Big
Can't
time.
believe our staff's blatantly high.
Our staff gets high. They're fucking hippies.
I mean, Lemaire hides it pretty well. Noah's visibly intoxicated.
He's inebriated, dude. He's showing his ass. He's high and showing his ass. That's the type of interns we get here. That's the level of respect he has.
I'm going to tell, too. It's up to me. Right? At the end of this, you know, when you go on to another position, like, how was he? Be like, he was always high.
He was high off his ass. And he was a smart aleck, dude.
Good worker, but he was always high.
Always high and a bit of a back talker. But other than that, he's
a good kid.
He really didn't bring much. Other than that, didn't offer a lot.
He's a good boy. Noah does a lot behind the scenes. Noah does a lot, dude. I'm like a Russian pimp. I just drug addict the people who work for me. And slowly, like, here you go. Chop up some clips. Here's a gram. Here's a nug.
Do the clips. Damn, have you been the plug, dude? Are you Matt the plug?
I hooked the boys up. I made weed ice cream recently.
Really?
I made weed ice cream, and I ate it, and I watched Love on the Spectrum, and I was convinced. I was convinced I was autistic. I was watching that show high, and I was just like, sitting there like, what do you do if she doesn't like dinosaurs?
I was watching it.
I was convinced, dude. I was like, I definitely have this.
And was fully like, damn, dude, I look like if an Australian is retarded, they just look like me. Somebody was like, how can you tell if someone's retarded if they have an Australian accent?
Yeah.
Because they all sound retarded. They're like, rah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, the regular Australians are just like tan, hot people.
Yeah.
And then if you're retarded, you just look exactly like me.
If you don't look like a model, there's no delineation.
Dude, pale, frumpy motherfuckers that stayed inside. No, yeah, everybody's gonna be talking about this show. It's literally a show designed for.
Yeah, I feel like it's a
weird,
trap.
dude. It is weird.
It's a trap, dude. I was watching and I'm like, I have pretty loose morals, and I was like, I don't know if you should be doing this, man. This is
also
like,
teaming them up, making them date each other. It's like, dude, that's why we have fucking weird sex perverts. Just get one dude that's weird enough to fuck like a retarded lady, and let him take care of her.
True. You think
you can't link them both up and then be like, all right, you two figure it out.
Yeah.
Get a house.
Well, like, how much have you watched of it? Have you watched a couple episodes?
I watched 2.
Yeah, so they'll go on the dates and be like, hey, do you guys need a break?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I mean, dude, the dates are anxiety provoking. We're there, and when they're sitting there and they're asking each other about like the shows and stuff, and they just both freeze up. They both freeze up.
Yeah.
And dude, that must be intense levels of anxiety. You're taking a person with autism and putting them on camera.
Yeah.
It's like that can't be like relaxing.
So if you haven't seen it, it's called Love on the Spectrum, and but it's just a documentary following autistic Australians.
And Londoners. And
Londoners?
I think they have a couple English
Or is it
people.
Australia? Am I stupid?
No, they have. I could be wrong.
I thought it was Australia.
I think it's Australia, and there's somebody from Britain, I think.
Perhaps. Jamie, figure that out for us, please.
Yeah.
Jameer.
But yeah, that is it is kind of weird, man. The fact that, like, you know, if they're right now saying like you shouldn't clap because it could set off someone who's autistic in like a public gathering, it's like, oh, but if you want to like put them on camera and film them awkwardly trying to date, it's pretty fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, how about the one at the costume party?
Oh,
and then
Comic-Con?
They just put him outside?
I only saw the one where he goes to Comic-Con and ditches his date for the lady from Gilligan's Island.
There's one that's a girl, and then she went and sat outside with this dude, and they were like, this one autistic girl was dancing, and then another dude came up and started dancing with her, and they were like, and they talk about it. It's like a fucking nature show. They're like, oh, she may have found a mate out there. And then they put him outside and made him talk, and the kid couldn't talk.
Yeah.
Because there's a camera in his face. He's on a date, and he didn't know he was doing it, I don't think. Well, I'm sure he did. But he didn't, his autism kicked in hard, and he couldn't. She was like, I'll eat it. Do you like cats or dogs? And he's like,
oh, I saw that.
When she was like, I have a cat. He's like, do you have a cat? And he's like, yes.
Yeah.
I do. Yes. It was like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, that was very uncomfortable.
And then it's like, that guy, I don't know if he got paid. And now his family just has to be like, holy fuck, dude. We just sent him to the dance. He ended up on Netflix.
Yeah, like having like a slight nervous breakdown.
Yeah, being on TV, just like, I have a cat named Gertrude.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like, holy fuck.
Yeah,
man.
that was probably one of the most uncomfortable parts so far. He
mean.
Freaks out. And he just goes like,
oh yeah. That was the best part. She's like, should we go inside then? He's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, man, I can't. I don't know how Netflix is getting away with this right now. This is. I mean, again, I was giving it the benefit of doubt because I want to watch it because I'm like, this is kind of interesting. And like, dude, about like 5 minutes in, Brittany cried. We started watching it. As soon as they're like, I got rejected. Yeah, I got rejected. She cried like sad, like turn this off. She's like, well, I went on one date. I went on, the
hot one kept getting rejected.
I went on one date and someone said they didn't want to associate with someone like me, and just looks into the camera, and Brittany was just like, Wah!
Yeah,
I was like, no, it gets better. Come on, Andrew told us. Let's sit through this.
No, it's funny. It's funny.
You got to. It's part of the formula. It has to be kind of dark, and then it gets,
Yeah, the one dude's a real Michael, I think is his name. That guy fucking rules.
Love that guy, man.
That guy rules. He's like, when I pass away, I want people to approach my wife and say nothing made him happier than his wife.
Dude,
the parents are like, what the fuck, dude? Slow down,
dude.
This is your first date.
Everyone's parents just laugh. That's the other thing too. Yeah. It's just their parents laughing at them because like they say the weirdest shit, and you have to just be like, ha ha ha. Just like, dude, it's fucking bizarre.
It's good, but it does. It is interesting that like. You are allowed to do that. You're allowed to be like, we're going to film some autistic people. Yeah. We're going to raise awareness. How are you going to raise awareness? Well, we're going to make them date and film it and kind of make it awkward.
I mean, dude, that would be sick, though, if they got some sort of, like, first family situation going on. Like the London royalty.
What do you mean?
Just if they established, like, if
an
somebody...
autistic kingdom?
Yeah, like, if somebody, like, links up and produces an offspring from the show, that's like monarchy level.
True. That is
if that one dude finds a bae on the show, basically he's already practicing. It's like, and she will be my queen.
Yeah, dude. God damn, that show. I was binging some Netflix.
That's gonna be a 1 season done. They're gonna do that.
No, that's a fucking hit. Dude.
You think it's gonna be like a Seinfeld?
That might be a Seinfeld, dude.
It's
It's gonna end with one of them. Nah, never mind. It's gonna be a bit of a. There could be a shooting or something.
That would be fucked up, man. No, they're just peace lovers, dude.
It's also weird to see a couple of them that are, because of course it is a spectrum. So some of them don't have it that bad.
Don't get me started on that one guy.
Chilling.
I got that one guy in my scope right now.
That one dude that's a real
like,
Casanova.
I love your body. No, the one guy who's like, I love your body. I'm like, one of you. I think the dude's kind of faking.
I think he's faking it for those tits.
Yeah, I think he's faking for sure.
Those autistic tits.
I was watching it and I was just kind of like, this dude doesn't have this. People have Gaydar. I have my All-Star is pretty good.
Mine went off the hook when fucking Hannah Gadsby claimed it. She claimed it, and I was like, come on.
Is there an autistic revolution in Australia right now?
There must be. You must get decent. I mean, you're getting shows. You must get some clout for autism in Australia.
Yeah, I mean, autism's hot right now. In Australia?
It's so in.
They have to change the thing to Australia.
Australia.
But yeah, man, I'm a big fan.
Australia, yeah.
I'm a big fan though.
You've on record.
I've been an ally forever.
Been an ally Always. Of autistic people forever. Mm-hmm. They are awesome. They are very fun. Michael's. How do you not love that guy?
I mean, dude, they do rule. They are the funniest people in the world to work with. But again, if you ask me, like, hey man, I got an idea. You want to film them dating? I'd be like, I don't know. That kind of goes against my ethics. I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty intense, bro.
Yeah.
Well, there is a thing. You're allowed to. I've noticed it, especially. I don't want to drive this into comedy, but like, alt comics are allowed to. They're like the moral, righteous ones. All the like people on the left that do comedy and like make sketches and shit. They're always playing like a retarded person, and everyone's like, "Oh, okay, this is very funny." It's like mental illnesses are funny. According to those, like every character they play is like a crazy guy. That's like, help me! I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Help! It's like, all right, well, in 5 years when schizophrenia is, you're not allowed to make fun of it. You're gonna have some rough clips hanging around.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, the other thing too is like, dude, from a legal perspective, it's like, how does that work contract wise? Are you able? I mean, it's like, do they understand like the point? Like, you want to be on TV? They're like, yeah. They're like, do you understand?
Yes.
Do you understand what's going to happen?
Yes.
I guess anyone takes that risk. You're on TV, someone might clown you. But It's like, I don't know. I think it's a honeypot. I think this whole thing's a honeypot to catch alt-right podcasters and be like, oh, they made fun of Love on the Spectrum. Take them down.
It is this show it's designed to be.
It's a trap, dude.
It's a trap, dude. Because it is such a nice, sweet show that making fun of it is bad.
It is. So fun. When you watch it, it is so funny.
Also, when they show these people, do they have to play that music? That like almost like comical, like stringy, like I don't know. Next time you watch it, listen to the music
Like
they
a
play.
string
Every
band
time,
kind of thing?
anytime they like show an autistic dude like walking around, it's like blong, 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 like this music while this guy's just going about his day. It's like, come on, man.
So you didn't get to the episode of the Chinese dude yet, did you?
I've seen him kicking around. Don't you dare put that on me, boy.
He's great, dude.
He does roll. I saw him fixing his hair.
They gave him like the dating lessons, dude. It's so fucking funny, man.
And he has a slight accent. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
yeah. Again, this is a trap, dude.
This is a pure trap.
They
dude.
fucking seized my mind, and it was just like limitless. I'm like, oh my god, and I was like, like I'm not falling for this.
They're like, what's the funniest thing imaginable? I don't know. Probably like a autistic Asian dude in Australia dating show. Do you want to go inside then? Yes.
Yeah, that was rough, man.
Yeah, that one was like I kind of felt bad because it was like,
Yeah.
damn, you're sticking a camera in this dude's face and he can't talk, and they're like asking him to do like cats or dogs more, and he's like, I can't.
Dude, that should be
I don't
like
know.
this is like early UFC. You know, before like you could
Yeah.
be getting like kneed in the head for like 10 minutes and they finally break it up. They got to learn how to throw in the towel quicker on these things.
Yeah.
That one lady the two of them almost had a heart attack when they were both on that date in like a fancy place.
Yeah.
That
I
was
liked that girl. That was a
Dude,
good date.
I was hoping they would link
especially
up.
off the SpongeBob intro they had on the speed dating.
Oh, dude.
That was
I
nice.
saw her eyeing him up when he
Yeah.
was doing his SpongeBob impression, and she was like, "Who the fuck is that?"
She was on a different date, heard a dude down the table doing a SpongeBob, and was like,
she was definitely being like, "Yo, who the fuck is that?"
who is that star?
They also don't like each other. Every time they all go to
I
date with
know.
each other, they're like, "Man, I think we're just friends." They
Yeah.
don't really like each other at all.
Yeah, that's yeah. Except that one dude. The dude who drives a bus, is he the one that loves her tits?
Yeah,
He's driving buses? Come on now.
I mean, dude, he's kind of that guy's kind of fraud. I'm not gonna lie, that guy's kind of fraud. I didn't want to say it, but it's like I watched that and I was like, I think this dude's.
You think he's fraudulent?
I think he's in autism for the wrong reasons.
I
I think he's just trying to get ahead.
You don't think it's for the love of the game?
Nah. I don't think so at all.
Yeah.
I think he's just seeking fame through tism, dude, like all the other Australians right now.
How dare you?
No, that was a good show. I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I'm rooting
liked
for him,
it,
man.
yeah.
I hope that show works out and arcs in a way where like, you know, it's good for everybody. Especially when you see like the parents, man. It's like just like come to grips with that and just be like, fuck, what are we doing right now? And it's just like I got to talk about SpongeBob for 25 years. But dude, it's like
It's like living with a black kid. Just kidding. Yeah, that's my favorite part was when I think his name's Michael, right? The main kid. He like responds to his mother like he literally sounded like a general in the Revolutionary War. She's like, well, what if you don't find someone you want to date? And he's like, I will not accept that as an answer. I was like, yes, dude. Get pussy.
it is sick how they really do. And again, this is why I think I have a little bit of autism. They'll like pick a thing and that's just it. That guy picked a character that's like a Revolutionary War general type. The other guy's a dinosaur expert. That dude's a fucking pimp, dude.
Wait, which one's the dinosaur expert?
He took the one girl out and was like, that might have been the third episode. I don't think you saw it. He's a paleontologist. He goes on a date with like the tall chick. I can't.
I think I might have missed
I think
it.
you might. I think I'm too far ahead.
Phil fucking bullied me off the Netflix on that.
He didn't want to watch it.
I was kind of like half watching it, and then he was like, "What the hell are you watching?" Because he just saw like a date. I was like, "I don't know, dude. Put the golf on." Yeah.
So what was the weekend like?
Chill, bro. I dropped like 8 pounds this week.
Did you really?
Yeah, dude. I did Legion of Skanks last week. Absolute unit, dude. I was a balloon in that.
Really?
Dude, I needed to take some time off.
And you were Mr. Coolin down there too.
I was Mr. Cool that night.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a big dog like that, you have to be Mr. Cool.
True.
It's tough to like publicly be a unit and then also be like, no, I'm gonna take it easy.
True.
Everyone knows there's no moderation.
Yeah, nobody talks about that. Units are pretty much pressured into extreme behavior all the time.
You have to.
If you hand like a unit a beer, like chug this, they're like, I have to.
I have to. This is my role.
Yeah, I have. I have to do this. So you lost 8. How'd you lose 8 pounds?
I just worked out.
Nice.
Did a little keto.
Mm-hmm.
On some keto right now.
Are you on ketosis right now?
Yeah. Although I did have potatoes this morning. That fucks you up a little. But that was the
Yeah.
first time I broke it since last week.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I'm pretty good at eating meat.
True.
I can crush just meat.
I tried keto for one day, and
But
I clutched the bread aisle thinking I was going to pass
it
out in the
sucks.
grocery store.
Yeah, there's sometimes it sucks. I mean, it's probably very bad for you.
I mean, apparently it increases the risk of spontaneous human combustion. Nobody wants to talk about that. No, when you're in ketosis, your body produces ketones, which is like another form of acetone. And the one theory on spontaneous human combustion is that people are in ketosis.
Yes.
And their body.
Okay.
Sorry.
No.
You gotta start doing that to people.
Yeah, just while they're talking. Yes. Yeah, people
you emit
explode.
ketones, and you
I think that's what happened in Beirut. I think there was a whole bunch of people in keto at a disco, and they exploded. I think dozens are dead, actually.
Really? What? Beirut, the disco
You
got
didn't see
bombed?
that?
I saw the headline, but I had to look into
No,
the
it was
Eminem
a fire.
riot
Apparently, it was a fireworks factory, but
/ nightclub.
I don't know. It was like a waterfront fireworks factory, if that's what it was.
What?
In which case, like, even if someone was playing like Sim City, I'd be like, why the fuck would you put it there? Like, there's no way this city out of.
So there was a firework factory.
Yeah.
Like the old Acme factory.
Yes.
The Acme factory was next to the discotheque.
Dude, did you see this explosion?
No.
Holy fuck!
Was it
dude.
pretty bad?
Hold on, it's enough that I'm going to actually show you
Dude,
during this.
I saw that in the news, and I scrolled down to the allegations Da Brat is putting up against Eminem via Mariah Carey.
Da
I
Brat?
saw Beirut explosion, and I was like, I looked down, I was like, Da Brat reveals intimate Eminem things about Mariah Carey. Dude, Da Brat came out and is trying to say that Eminem never had sex with Mariah Carey, but he met her and came in his jeans.
that's
He's like writing a tell-all memoir. I think that's the hook right now. Like Eminem
so
came in his jeans.
This fireworks factory was basically Eminem's dunks.
So Eminem has his enses on, and he goes, "Damn, dude. Well, hopefully this stops the flow of fucking fireworks." Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, it's scary. It's a scary explosion. It
So
reminds me.
that, like-
it reminds me of that one in China.
That that was wicked. That vaporized. That must have vaporized those dudes, man.
Yeah. But I will say this: I've seen a bunch of firework factory explosions. Somehow,
Yeah.
they happen in Mexico like every 3 days. They really do, and they do kind of look like that.
Really.
Yeah, but that's I don't
I mean,
know.
it's
They
a
have
bomb. It's a fucking
Yeah, it's a
bomb
factory
going off.
with all explosives, and you can kind of see fireworks going off before
You
it
saw,
explodes.
I saw
Some
the
little
I
sparkles.
saw the snakes and sparklers going off.
Sparklers went first.
12
But
people?
yeah, I saw like some lady from the BBC immediately was like, there was a missile strike in Beirut. Just tweeted it out immediately. It's like,
What?
what are you doing?
From BBC?
Yeah,
Are you not allowed to do that as a journalist?
it was her personal account, but still.
She
Every dude, and then I saw another lady that was like, my family lives in Beirut. I contacted them before posting this, and then posted something. It's like, why does every journalist have to be like, I'm a good person. Here's the news. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like, it's like, dude, just post the fucking news. And then if someone's like, oh, you're not even going to check on your family before you do, like, it's like, well, first off, I did. Why would I say it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I don't know, man.
Everything's we're all linked up so much where we can like see everyone can see pictures of everyone's kids and stuff. So everything gets way more, We're
But
like hyper intimate right now. I don't think it's a
no, it's not great.
Dude,
But,
that's fucked up, man.
Yeah, they were instantly, and then it's so funny to read the comments on these things. It's like the U.S., Israel is definitely just nuked. They're like, that was a nuke. And then they nuked Beirut.
Israel nuked Beirut.
Immediately, yes. People are like, where is Hamas? We need to stop this.
I mean, I'm wrong. I'll say I'm
Sick.
wrong. I scrolled the headline. I thought it was a terrorist attack. I scrolled
You
the
would
headline. I
assume,
saw
dude.
12
and
bombed
it still could be. I mean, fireworks factory explosions, a little sus.
Yeah.
But as
Anyone
again,
see any real long fuses through the streets and alleys?
did anybody happen to see a coyote and a roadrunner? Although, again, I've seen many Mexican firework explosions.
Yeah.
This did look like one.
Really?
Yes.
So it just goes. It's just that big like.
It's like yeah. Then it's just a giant fucking explosion.
Was that mushroom cloud status or was that just a flash?
That was not a mushroom cloud, but
Yeah.
It was fucking
It
scary stuff.
had that real explosion where it
Yeah.
just literally just kind of looked like it just like vaporized or whatever.
There's
the fuck is
stuff
around.
like that too, like chemical plants. I saw a chemical plant in like Texas do that. It
Yeah.
exploded like that, and it's like, holy fuck, it's wild.
Dude, that's with the new shit. I was watching something today. Actually, I've been getting a lot of people have been sending me the George Floyd body cam stuff.
Oh God.
They're like, dude, I get a lot of people send me like,
No.
they're like, dude, I mean, it doesn't change what was wrong, but you know, it gives people a little. It's just a guy who was high. He was like, please let me lay on the ground. I cannot go in here. I'm freaking. I think he was on meth and
I think
like not
fentanyl.
heroin, fentanyl.
Yeah.
And he was bugging. It was like the dude was like cracked out of his fucking mind. And they were
Yeah.
like, check this out. And it's like, yeah, it just shows that they put him in a car and then he popped out of the other end. And then they like, he was like, I can't breathe. And they're like, shut up. He's like, well, I'm just saying. He jumped out of the car.
I know.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But he jumped out. But he was like having. They were trying to reason the whole time. He's just like, I'm not a bad dude. And they're like, all right, dude, like shut up. We get it. Get in the car. And he just went popped out the other side. And
Damn.
like, fucking came
And
down.
then they did it.
Came down on him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know. I didn't know what it was supposed to prove. It was like, yeah, I figured.
all
this
that
is
is
exactly
all
what
that it's
happened.
proving is so that's just in response to people that are making him that are like deifying him.
Mm-hmm.
So then the response from the right and like all those dudes would be like, he was on drugs, dude. The guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, even if he was a piece of shit, you shouldn't get killed.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's what it's just a response politically to one another to be like, here's the body cam. Turns out the guy was actually a piece of shit.
He was
And
high.
it's like that
Well,
doesn't change a thing.
I think we're being like kind of
Anyway.
I think we're getting like right now the demographics are coming up where America is hitting 50% white, 50% non-white. So I think there is like it's like the perfect thing for like just to create tension, especially if the parties start to melt away. It's like, well, we'll just like make black people hate white people hate Mexicans, blah blah blah. But yeah, that's what I think is going down right now. Because all this stuff, like you get one side. This stuff is almost designed to like make people fight each other. You'll get like one side of the story where it's, you know, there was like the jogger, like, oh, the guy was just jogging, and then like there's well, here's a video of him breaking into houses. So the other side's like, oh, look what we got, and they're like, oh, and look at this video of this guy shooting him with a shotgun. They piecemeal sides out. I don't know. That's just. But I was watching a clip.
I'm wondering how intentional it is versus just what they're doing. It's like
trying to win, being like, check this out.
Yeah. I was listening to War Mode, and they were talking about how, like, when shows come out that make fun of, like, they were talking about John Oliver making fun of kind of Midwest trash going to Costco. Be like, how come you can make fun of? They don't care about poor people. They care about if you're white. You can make fun of white people, and you can make fun of poor white people. Like, it's fucked up to make fun of poor people, and it's like, well, comics and anybody would make fun of anybody they can.
Yeah.
They don't care if you're, you know. So, like,
I hear what you're saying,
the only thing John Oliver's allowed to make fun of is white people. So he's going to make fun of all of them.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
so it's not
exactly.
like an agenda. It's not like John Oliver's sitting there like, we have to destroy.
Right,
Yes, we have to destroy the whites. Yes. It's just literally
Is he Australian?
No, he's British. The only thing you're allowed to make fun of is white people.
Yeah.
If you're on TV. Now, why that is,
Yeah, exactly.
but it's not like it's anybody's intent. I don't know.
I hear you saying
Does
it's not
this
a
make
master.
sense?
It's not a master design. I know what you're saying. Yeah, no, that's true. But this is what I think, though, man. Like, you start getting into like these, you know, there's the political party.
Same thing with men. Same thing with men. You can just be like, men are retards.
Yeah.
And everybody would be like,
yeah,
nice. That's a special.
Yeah, I mean,
If you got on TV and were like, yo, you guys know women are retarded, everybody would be like, no. What? And then go home and be like, what's that guy's Patreon?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm paranoid right now. It's like I have two parts of me that are like, yeah, I agree. It's like for anyone to be concocting and moving this all perfectly, it's pretty.
Yeah.
I doubt, you know, part of me are like, I doubt someone can pull that off. But then it's like, dude, I don't know what it's like to have billions of dollars. If you have billions of dollars and if I owned a newspaper, I could get people to burn stuff. I guarantee. I bet you. If I owned a newspaper, I could for sure.
What are you gonna have them burn?
I don't know. I could stir up if I owned a credible news source. I could stir up civil unrest. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
If you gave me the Washington, I'm not coming at Bezos. Although
I think our podcast stirred up a slight civil unrest.
True.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. So it's like,
imagine if,
and it's also too, if you're like a billionaire class and you've kind of been economically boning everybody over forever, and it's like, they're starting to catch on to this. You're like, what do we do? I'll be like, oh, well, race war, like, perfect, throw it in there. So I don't know.
Perhaps.
Again, it could just be we're all retarded. That's the other thing too. Where
I
it's
think
like,
yes.
dude, I
think that is the case.
Yeah, because that's the other thing too. I was watching some sort of news clip where they talk about the Speaker of the House, that lady, the hot lady. Sick move, by the way, by Trump. He was just
no, she's not the Speaker of the House. She's the press secretary.
Press secretary.
Yeah.
Sorry. So he, she's not the SPOTUS. She's the press secretary. So she, it was just like a clip of her getting interviewed by a Fox anchor, and they're now like they name other journalists by name, and they're like, oh, who, that guy? Yeah, he's kind of a dick. Anyway, and it's like they'll sit there and kind of attack each other and be like, yeah, I met him. Real tough guy on the camera, turns it off, and he's like, oh, hey. Like they sit there and like now they're like actually attacking each other like ad hominem. It's just funny, man. It's like that's where people are getting informed by being like, that guy is a fucking dick. It's just like, what the fuck?
The hot chick rules, though.
She rules. But I mean, I
haven't even really watched her once, but
I saw one clip.
I looked at hot ass pictures of her.
Yeah, it's just her. It's just someone that can be clipped up. I mean, think about this. Is she someone who can just be clipped up and to go viral?
Yeah.
It's like, you don't think they have strategy like that? I think so. So it's like, I don't know.
For sure.
But either way, not to get off topic, but
we had no topic.
Not the sidebar. No, we're talking about Australia's autism explosion.
Damn. And they have kangaroos. You'd think autistic people would fucking love kangaroos. It's like a good, weird animal.
I saw some kangaroos.
How'd you feel?
This weekend.
You saw kangaroos this weekend?
Dude, I was surprised. Brittany took me to the safari park at Six Flags. Dude, it's a fucking nightmare, man. Because I got a surprise. I was like, all right, cool.
Oh, that's.
She drove me to the safari park.
Dude, that sucks.
Well, they usually hop in like a cool like a bus military vehicle, but because of COVID, you just drive in your car.
Yeah.
So you just sit in like bumper to bumper traffic, and like every
and a zebra will walk up to your fucking car, and you got to hand it like dog food. Although you're not even allowed to do that.
You're not allowed to feed it. You get to keep your windows up, dude. It was so bizarre. I pulled up, and there's a lady in a booth to come like scan the ticket off your phone. You keep your window up, and you just hold your phone to the window, and then she scans it, and she gives you a thumbs up, and you're like,
yeah.
It's really, dude.
I did the safari
strange
thing with my ex.
Did you really?
Yeah, that was back when you could feed the animals though, pre-COVID. Somehow you're not allowed to feed animals during COVID.
Is that what it is? You used to be able to feed those animals?
Yeah, they used to give you a bucket of food, and those fuckers will stick their head. That's why they all walk to the car the whole time.
I was going to say, I was like, what the fuck's the point
of
this?
They love coming to the car because everybody feeds them.
You went to the Six Flags Safari Park?
No, I went to a different one in Virginia, but it's the same. They're all the same, dude.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
It said do not feed the animals. It was like strictly don't feed them.
Really?
Dude, I was like, we were driving there. I'm like, dude, I would have picked up some meatballs and threw them to the tigers, dude. That shit would have been fucking tight.
All right, wait, there are tigers out there?
Dude, so...
All right, you couldn't feed there. Never mind.
Yeah, there was tigers. Well, if you pull in, it's just like ostriches, like fucking deer, some bullshit. At first I pulled in, I'm like, all right, what is this fucking nonsense? And then, as you get in, the animals get a little more exotic. You start getting... It ends with monkeys, which, could have thrown them some walnuts or something. That would have been tight.
That would have been fun.
But yeah. But yeah, Brittany wouldn't even let me put my window down. She's like, put your window down. She was such a rule meister, dude, the whole time. You can't put your window down. I'm like, dude, let me just see.
I hate when bays are rule meisters.
Let me see if I can communicate.
And then they turn on you. They side with the rules over you. They'll get mad at you for breaking the rules.
Dude, it's unbelievable. I was actually pretty close to a monkey, and I wanted to just like say what's up.
What were you gonna do?
I was gonna just try to make, like, you see a dog, you make noises, try to do like, or just like
communicate with this.
I was gonna go like and like see what if it would like come move towards me, but she was,
why? What noise was that?
I don't know. I'm just making like
wild, just random noises.
Yeah, noises of the wild. Shit like that.
That might have worked. That'd grab a monkey's attention.
I would, you think?
Yeah, you would think.
Well, I come put my window down. But yeah, it was miserable, dude. It was it was fun. It was one of those things. It's an activity, and it's just kind of like
it's a fun activity.
Yeah, you go on like, oh, it's cool, and you sit and like bumper the whole time. In my head, I'm like logistically like, all right, so we're bumper to bumper. People are trying to like, because if you're on one side, the animals are on that side. Then by the time you try to like, you'll be on the left lane, but then the animals will be on the right lane, and you got to try to like cut into like traffic. It was pretty ridiculous. Horrible. Pretty ridiculous, man. Yeah. My sciatica started acting up.
You have sciatica?
Yeah. If I sit too long in a car, might get sciatica.
What's sciatica?
It's just it's a nerve that runs all the way from your back all the way down your leg. Yeah, it's just this humongous nerve, and like if I just sit for too long, I'll just get like shooting pain down my leg and stuff.
Really?
It's uncomfortable.
It's crazy. And you were just doing that just to see like emu. And you saw a kangaroo.
Ostriches, kangaroos are being a little lazy. They were just kind of
laying in the shade.
They weren't doing much. That's the other thing too. It's like you should be able to like throw like poppers or something at the end, just to like get them
rowdy,
get your money's worth. Yeah.
That's what that's what
like an air horn, just
like a zoo in China.
Dude, they were chasing a zebra to try to get out of the the zebra area. Actually, one of them did get out into like the other, roamed into the other area. But when the animals would get where like they didn't want the animals to be, there was just trucks everywhere. By the way, they have like Dodge Durangos that drive around the animals, and the Dodge Durango just started tailgating a zebra, like pushing, literally like an inch from its butt, just like pushing it back towards the zebra. It was kind of mean. I was watching, like, I don't know if we're supposed to be doing this. Pulled up behind it and was like about to like bump it. I was like, Jesus Christ.
How much do you think that guy hates his job?
Oh, that's the other thing too. They force all the staff when you pass them. They wave. So it's one of those things where like you pass a person, they're sitting on like a plastic lawn chair and they're just like, you can tell like they're just like soul dead and just kind of like, they wave their arm. It was the whole experience was a little awkward.
Yeah, that is, especially with a bay, like a reluctant.
Yeah.
Kind of. Did you guys argue at all?
No, on the way up, a little tiff on the way up, but then we got to Safari Park.
On the way to the Safari Park.
Let the magic just enveloped us, dude.
Yeah.
Little tiff on the way
Who
up.
was that for?
It was me. It was a surprise for me.
It was a surprise gift
I got
for you.
no sleep that night. Actually, the night before I went to the Safari Park, I had eaten my weed ice cream. And if I'm too stoned, I can't go to bed. So I was up late watching Love and Autism. So I was or Love on the
You
Spectrum.
went on an autistic date.
So
it's a fucking zebra, isn't it? I suppose, yes. It's a zebra. It's a zebra.
The kangaroos are being lazy.
The kangaroos are lazy, Mom. I told them you have to stand up, kangaroos. None of this, sleeping junk.
Dude, yeah, it was literally, I was watching that show. I ate so much weed ice cream that I was like, I definitely have this. I was like, I'm definitely fucking autistic and Australian. I'm one or the other. I'm either Australian or autistic. I can't tell. And then I got no sleep, and then woke up to being like, all right, let's go. And then we're running late. It was just fucking.
Man,
it was fun though. Overall, I was like, it was cool. You don't get to see a zebra.
Was it like how much of a surprise was it?
I thought we were going to the wolf sanctuary. So
she took you to a shittier thing than what?
I thought the wolf
sanctuary would have ruled.
First of all, Safari Park is good, dude. You go from your car.
Look, Bay's not listening, dude. Don't worry. The idea. Wait, she tricked you from we're going to the wolf sanctuary?
No, I guessed it was.
I got a better idea.
I guessed it was the wolf sanctuary. She was like, we can't bring the dogs. I'm like, wolf sanctuary. She was like, what's that? And I was like, fuck.
It's just a better idea. Go ahead. What was yours?
Yeah, Safari Park, dude. It was pretty.
What time? What time in the day was this?
Noon.
Man, that
midday.
would fuck me up.
It's midday.
It's midday. You watched Hell or High Water last night. He's been talking like a cowboy.
Yeah, I was out that night raising hell, and
I'm Comanche, dude.
Old lady woke me up.
I'm a Comanche.
You're the actual chief from the table.
I'm Comanche.
That was pretty funny, man. That guy in the casino being like, "Chief."
Oh yeah,
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to be like that outwardly racist in Texas?
Yeah, probably.
See a Native American be like, Chief.
I mean, if you're a rootin' tootin' son of a bitch
cowboy.
like that guy.
If you're a cowboy. I was gonna say we gotta lose weight, dude. We gotta get slim.
Who,
Cowboys,
you and me?
both of us. Cowboys are slim, dude.
Fuck cowboys.
Dude, if we robbed a bank and like what they look like, the guy like not cowboys.
You know who they looked like? You remember that racist guy?
But yeah, they robbed the bank. That's where they ran like Louis runs up the subway steps.
And then they fell and stopped. And they stopped for a while.
I fucking busted my ass in public. Oh my god,
yes,
dude! I was jogging.
You might be Australian. You legit might be Australian. You might have Australian.
You might have Australia.
You might be.
I was jogging the other day. It was last week.
Dude, falling in public sucks. Hold on, this will be short.
Yeah.
When I was at my fattest, most depressed, right after I quit football, I was about 320 pounds. Big dog.
Yeah.
I was back at home. I just quit Elon. Mm-hmm. Well, failed out. I went to get the mail, and then when I was walking inside, I rolled in the front yard, dude. Rolled my ankle on the sidewalk and fell into the front yard.
What were you wearing?
I was wearing a Ruud van Nistelrooy jersey, so a Netherlands T-shirt, so it was like bright orange, and then baggy shorts down to my shins. I mean, it was truly one of those moments. I was like, "Fuck, dude! I gotta make some changes. This is wild."
So, how long did it take you to get up?
It's not like I was ridiculous. I mean, that was 20 pounds heavier than
Did you lay there for a second and be like, "Fuck it, I'm not moving"?
Yeah, well, I remember I fell on my hands and knees, which makes it funnier. To roll your ankle and then fall straight down on your knee, like scrape your knee. I have to walk inside just like, oh my.
You landed the tabletop position?
I landed tabletop.
Oh.
And then I was like, please, if a neighbor saw that, that'd truly be the funniest thing they could possibly see. Fat dudes falling. A big dude falling, just walking.
I've honestly compilated. I've watched a compilation of fat dudes falling.
There's one video of a fat dude slipping on a German Shepherd's dump. That is literally the funniest video I've ever seen in my life. All right.
That is pretty good.
So you were out public and
So
fell?
I'm jogging, dude. I'm jogging, and had a lot on the mind. So I'm sitting there driving, like I'm just jogging, like I'm not fucking.
Is this
gay.
pre or post? Oh, this is.
It's like during.
This
the
is
whole
in the
bullshit.
middle.
So I'm jogging. I need to go for a run and clear my head.
Oh, you
whole
fell?
time I'm running. I'm like, I'm not fucking gay. Fuck those guys. And dude, I hit the fucking curb pops up. I hit not a curb, the sidewalk from tree roots popped up. I hit it, did like a somersault. I fell. Tucked and rolled, somersaulted, scraped my fucking. I think I have a.
Oh, you tried to do a roll?
I did one of those like land like a spaz on the palms of your hands.
Yeah, definitely.
A scab like that, landed on my knee, then I rolled and popped back up on my feet and just kept moving. And there was a guy like 50 feet ahead, and I like just ran by him, just like looking at him, like, did you see it? And he just like he had his kid, and he's like kind of like looked away.
It's
like,
so funny that I know the roll looked like shit, but I know you.
Yeah,
and I know you're like, I'm gonna get out of this fall by ducking and rolling right now.
I mean, I did. It was just
like
landed.
While you were falling, I bet you were like, I could take control of this situation and fall correctly.
It happened. So it was like, remember you
All right.
fall off a bike when you're little, and like it
Yeah.
almost is like the world just spins around you real quick, and you're like, what the fuck just happened?
Yes.
First of all, I tabletopped as any fucking
As any
fat,
true,
as any
as
fat
any
would
true
do.
fat wagon.
So I tabletopped first of all. So I tabletopped, and as I tabletopped, because I have a scrape on my knee. I can't hide it. My palms were gashed up.
I have scars from fat falls, dude. I just have scarred up hands.
Fat people like cats. They just land on their hands and knees. You drop them on a building like, oh, god damn it. So I landed hands and knees and out of hands and knees position. I think it was like an attempt to like look kind of cool.
That's what I did. I know that that's what you would do.
For sure. But it was automatic. I didn't even try to do it. I landed, a tabletop.
Of course. It's in your
hands
DNA,
and knees
dude.
out, popped up, and just kept running. I shoulder rolled, tucked shoulder and rolled. And,
yeah, what can you do? What can you do?
Just kept running, man.
When I fat fell in the front yard, I took it in.
Mm-hmm.
I let a lot of people don't have that in them to let darkness just consume them.
Yeah.
I fell and stayed in the tabletop for a second. I remember it. I stayed there for a second, just like Jesus Christ, dude. I dropped the mail.
They should do this. They should do a fat superhero. You know, when superheroes drop down, they land on like one knee with their fist. Just having fat superheroes fucking land on the table
forward and just like, oh fuck!
He goes
man.
to get off on the ground. It's like, huh?
Yeah. Then you got. I mean, getting up from tables, you got to put a knee forward, slowly stand up, all your weight on your leg. Yeah, man.
It's tough. You could roll another ankle just getting up. 320 is big dog status, dude. What size T was that? 3X?
That's a double. That's a tight double.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think they were all stretched out to fuck, dude.
True, yeah.
It was a rough time.
Yeah.
It was a dark period.
That's your body's fighting like the washing machine. Your washing machine will shrink the shirt, and then your body will be like, I don't think so. Bud.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Nice
bud.
try. Yeah, that's what happened. A lot of football players get very fat. Like I was eating like I was still playing football.
Yeah.
But just not with football, you work out all day, every day. And then all of a sudden you stop working out entirely. And then you just keep munching.
Happened to me in 8th grade.
Yeah.
I ate like I was playing football and I quit.
You were down there eating pizza rolls.
Yeah, dude. I got big. I got real big.
You became a young wagon.
Dude, I got a podcast recommend from my mother-in-law recently. And well, it wasn't for me, it was for Brittany. But it was one of those things where it's like the girl in the podcast, it was like a mom sending a letter to her daughter who's black and Cambodian.
What's it called? Good White Parents?
No, because I don't think these parents are white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
I just saw a very popular podcast called that right now.
Good White Parents?
I think it's called that
That'd
right now.
be an interesting title because I'm pretty sure it's a black lady.
But then it's probably not it.
That's just called Good White Parents. But yeah, so she was like, my mom wants me to listen to this, and I'm sitting at the table. I'm like, yeah, put it on, whatever. Dude, it was. So you go on, it's like whatever I forget the girl's name. Say it's like Lana. It's like, Lana, this is your mother. I love you. It's like boom, 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 boom.
Hold on.
What's the matter, Lemaire?
Nothing.
Tell me.
What's the problem?
I saw you press a button, and then you looked like you were in a fireworks factory in Beirut back there. Some guy hit a button, and it was just...
because we left on the mic. I left on the mic and we were laughing, so I don't know
Oh, okay.
I wasn't saying anything.
No, that's
so-
okay.
Was the-
Yeah,
how
I bet
long was the
Noah's
mic on
bitch
for?
ass was back there conspiring against me.
No, nobody was conspiring.
stupid.
There was no conspiring.
You fucking
How long was the
snakes.
mic on?
Probably for like 10 minutes.
Hey, you guys are pretty quiet. I mean, that's what you get when you hire two high guys.
Two high boys back there. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just
please.
I couldn't.
No, that's true.
The high panic I just witnessed.
True.
He literally was just like, and I was like, dude, did he not record the episode? Like, I was just,
He had like a level 10 stone freak out. It's like, oh.
did we record that? Oh fuck, Noah. I don't know, man. Fuck, dude. Nothing but stoners and imbeciles. Do it correctly. All right, so your bae got a podcast recommendation.
Yeah.
It's about a black Cambodian writing letters.
No, it's about a mom wrote like an audio letter to her daughter, being like, don't forget who you are, basically. But it goes in. It's like, I forget the daughter's name. It's like, Lana, this is your mother. I'm a proud black woman, and when you come to age, I need to teach you. All your aunties are going to teach you what it's like to have these like cultures and all this shit. And then it comes in. It's like,
All this shit.
Boom, 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 boom. It's like, Lana, this is Papa. It's like, so her dad started, I'm a Cambodian man. My Isles was invaded by the colonizers. And I'm like, dude, talking.
Sure, it's Cambodia and they're black.
Well, there's a black lady, and it was like
Oh,
Khmer,
okay.
or whatever. But it's like the dad starts talking. Like, they're recording this podcast probably from like fucking like central New Jersey, and they're talking like they're like the
Yeah,
sky of the
it's like
Lion.
fucking
The
Lion
guy
King,
sounds
dude.
like the sky from the Lion King, where he's like, "I am your papa.
Yeah.
Your people are that of the Khmer clan." I'm like, dude, what the fuck? What are you guys doing right?
Oh
Like,
my god,
to
she was probably in like middle school. Like, what the fuck?
Well,
are
the
my
problem
parents?
is if you're so.
Just an Asian dude in a dashiki.
Well, I was like sitting there eating my breakfast, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. And he's like, what? I'm like, this is just like, if I were to raise my kid and just be like, or like my grandfather, if my grandfather had like done his racial takes back
you're
then.
Irish. We're gonna teach you the ways of step dancing.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all we do
Well,
culturally.
It's like, like, Maya, your grandfather came here, became an alcoholic, and slowly drank till he had dementia. Never forget that.
He worked hard and then also hit his wife and then died at 50 of a heart attack. This is your ancestry.
But yeah, it was just like, I was listening to it. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's just built into like people who are Irish to not do that shit of like, have you ever heard an Irish person legitimately be like, yo, the fucking British? You'd be like, dude, shut the fuck up.
What?
I've never heard. If you'd never take it. If an Irish person claims oppression,
Yes. If I
it's
was,
just like,
if I
dude,
actually was like, fuck England.
yeah,
Yeah,
or
I mean-
being like, dude, well, obviously England fucked me up. It's like, obviously it was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
I mean, I'm still traumatized.
But
I have
dude, this-
PTSD from.
Well, you can
What
get
England
in.
did.
I was reading this thing for school way back when they talked about like intergenerational PTSD, where like if your grandparents experienced trauma, you can get like subconscious flashes of trauma, like trauma and stuff. Dude, I
don't think they understand how the world works because all of our grandparents had trauma. Pretty intense trauma, I would imagine.
Yeah,
Especially their parents.
yeah.
You keep going back, dude. All right, sorry. I'll
Well,
let you
yeah.
go.
So this was the funny thing. It's like, I get the intention behind it, but racial takes tend to not age very well. So it's
Heard
like
that.
yeah, exactly, exactly. So it's like the racial take technology gets like drastically updated.
Yeah.
So like imagine if my parents have done that, been like, here's all of our racial wisdom we bestowed to you on a public platform. By the time that child who's like 2 comes of age and is like 20, your takes on that are going to be like wildly outdated and strange and weird.
Yes.
The chances are their kids won't be like, your people, like they got caught up in kind of this weird, like this kind of like
It's Pan-African movement.
yeah, not even that.
When was it? Like the 80s?
No, this was like this just came out.
But I mean, when did they record all that?
Now, like this just happened.
Oh, they're making
She
it now?
just did it now, and her daughter's
Oh.
like really, really young. So she's like, by the time you come of age, I'm bequeathing you this wisdom. It's just her being like, her dad being like, your people come from Cambodia, oppressed by the colonizers, dude. It's like fucking crazy, dude. It was again,
Yeah, that's wacky people.
it was strange, but it's also, I was just like, dude, turn the shit off, man. I don't
Yeah.
know, the idea. I mean, it's also too like, you got to think from as a podcaster, they're trying to get views too. It's like, you see like what gets a lot of views here. If I talk like I'm like in like a hunter gatherer thing, like your people long before you came. It's like, dude, you live in fucking like Sewell, New Jersey, dude. It's like, stop.
Your people before you worked the Radio Shack. It has since been closed by the colonizers. The colonizers actually opened it, but they also closed it.
Yeah, man. I like listened to it. I was like, please turn this shit off, man. I was like, I can't listen to this fucking
Bro.
thing. But yeah, that's gonna be funny to have to like, dude. Imagine if your grandparents were like, Shane, here on a public forum, like, here's how we think about race. Go for it. You'd be like, oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus Christ.
Just be my grandma being like, I don't like that Tiger Woods. I'm like, why? There's something about him. I like all the other golfers. R.I.P.
It's also funny how
R.I.P. dude.
Oh yeah, true.
R.I.P. She did fucking hate Tiger Woods. Dude, it was so funny. I mean, it was in 97, I think, when he started blowing
was
up.
this before sex crimes? Or not
Pre.
even sex crimes.
Oh, she hated him pre being he's worth
Flanderer?
being exactly who he should be.
Yeah, being a flanderer.
God, I can't believe I was gay about that.
Tiger
That might be
Woods?
my biggest regret.
Really?
Is like being like, man, fuck Tiger Woods for him having
Dude,
sex.
your grandmom laid down the emerald tablets for you.
I know.
She laid
She's
down.
like, someday, son, you will hate Tiger Woods. You won't know why until it is revealed.
The prophecy speaks that one day will be a black golfer. There'll be a
And
Nubian golfer. And
It's
you're like,
going to ruin your day for no reason while you're just hanging out.
there will be a golfer from Nubia. Impossible.
Impossible. What will he do in the sand? Yeah, the fucking
Yeah, dude, it was painful to listen to this thing, or just to getting. I've gotten roped. Like I had to go to the safari park, sucked it up, and I did it.
Dude,
that guy might be like, "What are we doing today?" Be like, "Do some research on Cambodia on Wikipedia. We're gonna play a drum beat, start talking like we're inside of like a real like clan."
Cambodia, we did fuck them up in like the 70s.
It was I think the 80s.
We like just
in the 80s
fucked them
they
up.
fucking rolled out. Who did that? America.
They got a little
England?
fucked up. We fucked them up in Vietnam a little.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. We were giving them what
They
for?
came in the 80s.
We gave them what for?
Yeah, they came in the 80s.
I think, could be wrong, I think the North Vietnamese were hiding in Cambodia.
Mm-hmm.
And because we didn't have we weren't allowed to bomb them. So then we just bombed them. Like, we pretended it was a secret.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, everybody everybody has a bad history.
Well, I'm just wondering.
Theirs was pretty recent.
I wonder what. Yeah,
They got rocked.
I heard it was.
But they got rocked in World War II. The Chinese came down there and gave them what for again. Then the Japanese came down and gave them what for.
So they got it from
And
everybody.
then the American came down and gave them what for. See, it's consistent.
So everyone was giving them what for?
Everybody gave them what for. At which point you got to be like, all right, step your game up.
True.
Cambodia.
True. Well, no. I mean, the game now is just. It's also too like. So if you have a kid, you raise them in America. From the time they're like 6, you're gonna start being like, never forget the atrocities.
Yeah.
It's like. That's a lot for a kid to handle, dude. He's trying to like fit in and be cool, and it's like, never forget the atrocities that these people.
Well, I didn't really experience it, but I heard about it. And now you're hearing about it. You should be mad at.
Listen, rate and subscribe my podcast, daughter.
Hate Nixon.
Daughter, rate and subscribe this, please.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Speaking of somebody who stepped their game up, dude.
Yeah.
The Comanche.
True.
Bro, so Rogies posted something on Instagram yesterday
I heard about it.
So I immediately downloaded the book and listened to it. I'm like halfway through it already. Did a lot of driving last night.
Yeah.
Bro, the Comanche were, you want to talk about some bad hombres?
Were they really?
Bro, every time I listen to people talk about, it's crazy. If you do any research into actually what Native Americans were doing, it's nuts. Dude.
Well, the Celtics were who were here
Celts
first.
were fucking.
Celts were here before Native Americans were gone.
No, the Celts were actually even mentioned in the book as also being complete savages.
Really?
Yeah. So it's a pretty simple explanation for why Native Americans were fucking fired up, rowdy boys.
Yeah.
They got agriculture about 4,000 years after Africa and Asia, and therefore Europe. So they were on the exact same trajectory historically. Like they just started building pyramids, they just started getting societies, but they were 4,000 years late.
Gotcha.
And then they run into colonists.
True. Yeah.
So that's what was really interesting about it was they were hunter gatherers. They were from the fucking Stone Age.
Yeah.
running into today, essentially today. It was like 1800s.
Future man.
Yeah. So then you'd run into this tribe of dudes that were living like cavemen.
Yeah.
And they'd be rowdy, dude. Obviously, they're going to fucking throw shit at you.
The T levels are high.
T levels are out of this world.
I mean, dude, I was, up until a certain age, if I went to a movie theater, I would throw shit at people. Like, I would sit in the back and throw candy at the screen. Like, pretty recently.
Yeah, that's actually very funny.
You sit in the
you
back.
can get a gummy bear stuck on there?
Oh,
Come
dude.
on.
Or if you sit in the back, and as soon as it goes all dark, you just go, boom, and you wing, it goes, bap, and you hear it just go, pop, 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 pop.
I would always try to fart as loud as I could at the quiet parts in a movie.
That's the
Like, if you
best,
can
dude.
anticipate a silent part,
Dude, it's the best.
that's very Comanche of you.
That
Pretty
is
much Comanche.
enemy of everybody, dude. I've been enemy of everyone.
Lord
for
of
a
the
long
Plains.
time.
Lord of the Plains.
Dude.
Bro, let me break this down
Break
for
down
you.
the Comanche.
The Comanche fucking rule.
Mm-hmm.
They absolutely rule. They're ugly, short, shitty people
Yes.
that everybody crushed. So they came over, historically on the land bridge. That's where, how all people came to
Sure, yeah.
North America.
The Bering
so
Strait.
Yeah. So they were up there.
Go on.
So they were up in the Rockies. They were up in the mountains. And then just forever they had been pushed down because they sucked.
Yeah.
Comanches, of everybody, were like, even amongst other tribes, they were known for their bad hygiene. They sucked. They were short. They never, so we see like the Northeast Native Americans is like, that's like what's on.
Yeah.
That's what you see is like these tall, slender, fucking athletic, sinewy, long motherfuckers.
Yeah.
These people were like more like Mongolians.
Really?
They're like short, squat, fucking brown,
Yeah.
like fuckers.
Like Eskimos almost.
They looked, yeah, exactly. But
I didn't know that.
they
I
were
thought
losing-
Comanches were like
no,
jacked,
Comanches
ripped,
were not
like
jacked. Dude.
Jesus bodies.
No, they were lads.
Really?
Comanches were pure lads, dude.
What?
And they were getting rocked by everybody until the Spanish came.
Mm-hmm.
Spanish, fucked around and introduced horses to North America. Horses were never there.
Yeah.
So all these different tribes got horses, and I think the Apache were munching them. The Apache weren't sure what to do with them, so the Apache were just crushing horses.
They're munching. Yeah.
They were munching horses.
They're chopping them up.
That was good eating for a little while until the Comanche, those old fucking pussies that everybody beat up forever,
Mm-hmm.
just somehow got so good at using horses, like best horsemen in the world.
I mean,
And
dude,
then just
if you want to go
let
for the
it-
Mongolian theory, that's muscle.
That's exactly what it was like.
That's
And
genetic
then
muscle
they
memory.
just let it rain on everybody, dude.
Oh, after getting just shit on constantly.
And not like they were even like there was no half of it was just for vengeance. Like this for ancient vengeance. For like 1,000 years they were just like fuck these people. And just Comanche they didn't build cities. They were nomadic. They just went around, and if you somehow came into the middle of the country, you got fucked up. And not just like oh you got it was their rules to torture everybody to death.
Mm-hmm.
If there were women, they would gang rape them and then torture them to death.
Jesus.
Dude, they took this one lady as a slave, and white slave, and they white slavery, and
Should have a little scoreboard. Every white slave on the crossface.
what's that about 18 million to 1? All right, here we go now. A little comeback, little rally caps. Here we go now. How about a little chatter over there? How about a little chatter in the dugout, whites? But this lady, she was pregnant when she was captured. As soon as she gave birth,
Wait, the white lady?
Yeah. She's in it.
2. Go ahead.
True. Technically, that was 2.
2.
Boom. Got another one. This was a quick one, though.
Yeah.
So she gave birth to this child. I think it was 7 weeks old when 6 Comanche men walked into the room, strangled it to death, but it lived. They put it back. They strangled it till they thought it was dead, put it back in her arms, like gave it to her like motherfuckers, and then it started moving. So they tied it to the back of a horse and rode it through cacti till it was ripped apart. They were
Jesus Christ.
wild, dude.
Yeah.
And like again, there's no redeeming. Like the book tries to be like, well, they sang at night and they loved pranks, which was funny to be like, oh, they were dickheads when they were by themselves, which is really funny. But they were also the meanest.
Yeah.
Comanche were mean little dickheads.
Nasty.
It's fun to listen to. It's a really good book.
Damn, dude, that's pretty tough.
Yeah. Praise Rogies for recommending.
I read some of his posts, dude. He was in the sauna just bugging out on Comanches and being like, dude,
It is a fucking like.
That's
It's
sick.
wild to read.
I mean, dude, to start the idea of Rogan in a thing, meditating and just being like a Comanche on a horse.
bro, he
is
must have
my-
connected
that's-
with the Comanches
Oh, that's
so
that was
much,
my
dude. Little
favorite
short,
thing.
tiny guys fucking riding horses.
True, dude.
Crushing people.
That's probably why he's going to. Is the Comanches around Texas?
Yeah, true.
He might be being called.
True. He might be
being
called by that Comanche moon.
I'm going to start a trust fund in Texas Midland.
Damn, we're pretty much Texas now.
I mean,
I'm all about Comanches. You're about. I told you, hell or high water.
Bay loved it too, dude.
I knew Bay was gonna
Bay
love it.
loved
Love
that
the
movie.
good cop in that. It's a good Bay movie.
Good cop. She loves. I've figured out she loves movies where people will, like, give off like serious attitude, like where that
Yeah.
guy's just like, you whoop your motherfucking ass, like sending me get beats of shit out, and she's like, oh yeah.
Have you been tucking your t-shirts into your dungarees since you watched it?
Sometimes.
I know you always have.
I tuck in every now and again anyway, but yeah, now it's like for sure.
You have to.
100%.
You gotta
I'm
get
losing weight right now.
You gotta get a holster.
If I do a crime, I want someone to be like, what do they look like? Be like, cowboy, skinny, lean, look like a cowboy.
Frank looks like a cowboy.
Frank does look like a cowboy.
Cousin Frank looks like a cowboy.
My family I got a lot of the Comanche genes in my family. My
yeah,
family's all
ugly,
like,
runt that everyone hates.
fat.
Good, dude. Just get a horse.
All I need is a horse.
Fuck
dude.
them up.
I'll go up the compound and just fuck everybody up.
Dude, I'm so fired up on Comanche right now.
Yeah.
They ride. They were the ones who would like ride on the side of the horse when they were in battles. You know what I mean? Where
Like,
you ride on the
oh,
side
like,
and
yeah.
shoot. Dude, they fucking ruled.
Fuck, man.
And all they were about was raping.
They would. Well, that's the Mongolian blood.
They were just torturous rapers, dude.
That's the Mongolian.
And everyone's like, no, Native Americans were great warriors. It's like, dude, they gang raped prisoners and tortured them.
Yeah, I mean, it would be like if you went to like the whatchamacallit, like the Celtic tribes in like Ireland.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
other
yeah.
words. It was the same party going on.
Yeah,
Dude,
just 1,000 years before.
People Celtic tribes thought they were from hell. Like they conceptualized heaven and hell, and they're like, yeah, we're from hell.
We're the bad guys.
Like we're from hell, and their day started. It was some kind of weird thing where like their day was reversed. I mean, not like I know kind of the day starts at midnight, but it was something like that.
So they're on
like,
my clock. I'm still on that Celtic.
Something like that, yeah. Where they were
Just
kind of
munch
say
dinner
like,
right away. Just wake up and eat like a chicken parm sub.
yeah, when you were born, they would just cry for you. They'd be like, "Oh, dude, it sucks," and when you die, they'd be like, "Fuck yeah, dude,
Get out of
you're
here."
back in the nether realm." So
That's
yeah,
actually
dude,
pretty cool.
they were like nasty motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, the Comanche, Matt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, dude, there's literature that says they try to claim the Celts were the Native Americans. It's pretty funny. It's a pretty
Really?
that's like Irish spazzing.
I like that.
No, we're Native.
We're actually
Irish
slaves
people are
and Native Americans, and we're hammered.
Yeah.
No, but it does do the thing where also, what was interesting is in the book, they're like, look, if you want to talk about people's statues getting torn down, you see a Native American chief statue, you could pretty much count that guy, first off, had slaves and then also led like war parties that raped whoever they caught and tortured.
Really? They said that in the book?
Yeah, I was like, damn, dude, this guy's going hard. What is this?
Damn.
Must have been early in time when this guy wrote. I don't know when the book was written.
Yeah.
He better not have written that recently or he's out of here. I don't like it.
Yeah, man. He can't be talking
But it
about
was a
taking down
fucking-
Native American statues.
He brought up the Celts, though.
Did he?
Yeah, in the book. Yeah, he was like they were that. They were the people that like when the Romans came up to England, they were like, "Who the fuck are these
What the
dudes?
fuck is this?
Who are these retarded guys?" Sick fucking book though. Definitely recommend it. It's way better than War on the Run.
I gotta peep that out.
War on the Run's like the one I'm reading about Robert Rogers.
Yeah.
It's the most listening to. Pardon me.
Same thing.
No,
Absorbing the
very
information.
different. Very different.
Having
Pardon me.
information go through the ether and into your brain.
Pardon me.
It actually might be audiobooks might be better.
I don't think they are.
I think
I'll
so.
forget people's names and have to rewind 30 seconds to try to get the name again.
I have laser focused.
There's no chance you do, dude.
I have like laser focused
There's
attention.
no chance, dude.
No, it's crazy. It's unbelievable how well I retain information.
fucking hate
I don't really retain information. I store it all in the ether.
Where's that?
I'm reading a book
you have
right
like
now.
a cloud?
Reading a book right now, sort of, where they talk about like so you know how there's like atoms and protons, but like in between an atom and a proton, there's just like it's mostly just blank space. And really, if you were to take all the blank space out of everyone's atoms and particles and everything, you could reduce the human population would fit within like a sugar cube. That's how much we are. I mean, you probably think we live in a solid universe, which I can understand you thinking, but it's not really the case. So so I like knowing all that, ideas are the same kind of thing where it's like we're living in kind of like not a simulation, but more of like an electromagnetic field that we kind of perceive as solid. But yeah, I mean that's just like I'd listen to a chapter. I basically know it verbatim. But yeah, go ahead, please.
No, I'm good.
No,
you want to derail my awesome Comanche talk?
No, I'm not derailing
It's
it.
too late.
We were talking audiobooks.
I kind of forget the Comanche talk now. I had some other good points.
It's in the field. It's in the ether. You have to channel it. Any idea you ever have?
Oh, they did the
goes off
same
into
thing
the ether.
as. So I was reading I was listening
Perfect.
to fucking.
I knew you'd get back there.
War on the Run, and it's very dry. It's very like they left camp with 3 satchels of blueberries, 6 gunpowder sacks,
Count me
8.
out.
It's a lot. It's a lot to listen to. But then this one's just purely like they did the same thing though. The lady who was a slave to the Comanche, she beat the fuck out of the one lady, and the Apaches or the Comanches just surrounded her and were like sick. And then she beat the shit out of the old lady who was also her master, and they were all like, "All right, you're pretty chill. You can come hang out with us, dude." They did have that. That's like a common string. Like if you were a Native American slave, all you had to do was while out.
So you're saying if I were ever...
You had to risk the worst torture known to
I was
man.
about to say, yeah. So I wonder... So if I ever somehow... And again, I don't think this would happen to me if I got lost on the reservation, but if someone else
If
did,
they get you.
if I was to be accosted on the
If you
reservation...
get hammered at a casino...
I should just start fighting people.
If you're at a casino and you know the lights start disorienting
Mohegan
you,
Sun, yeah.
and then you get captured.
You
You can get captured. In
You
that.
actually, you could technically get captured.
Yeah, bring you downstairs.
True. So I should just start swinging.
You should immediately swing.
And
if you're
I'll
at a casino
instantly
and you're drunk and you happen upon a security guard, swing upon him, dude. They'll do nothing but respect
Go
it.
straight, dude. You rule.
That's awesome.
Here's 500 in chips.
Yeah.
Get back out there.
Like you're one of us now.
I knew my bus driver's son hung out on an Indian reservation, and I used to always want to go there.
Really? I heard they were dumps.
Really? Nah.
Yes.
Our bus driver told us that his son was dating an Indian chick with huge tits, and I was like, damn it. He's like, yeah, they go all there.
Fucking
they
bus drivers rule.
Smoke weed on the reservation all day. He's like, my son has it made. His girlfriend has big tits. She's a Native American. I was just like, fuck yeah, dude.
Wow.
Our bus driver fucking rule. I mean, a lot of our bus drivers, one of them definitely pissed hot. We learned and got fired.
He's fucking shit-faced. That rules.
I think it was drugs. I think it was like opes.
Yeah.
I don't think it was alcohol.
I don't think you can piss alcohol, but I just
No,
know it's fucked up.
they test. They do a lot of P tests on bus.
They should have
drivers.
breathalyzers on
Alcohol.
buses.
They do like a lot of random P tests, but alcohol is the one that gets bus drivers because they're like,
Yeah.
they can't do any other drugs really because I guess they could do some coke, but it's like alcohol will lose your system pretty quick. But like they catch those guys.
You can bust out some Adderall pretty hard. You can get some meth going.
Yeah.
Get a real Magic School Bus vibe. Be like, we're going on a fucking adventure today, kids. It's the law, dude. They'll never fucking take me alive.
I'm pretty sure our bus driver for like a span of like 7 years, not the one whose son was like killing him on the reservation.
Yeah.
This lady who was like actually kind of mean to us. I think she was addicted to opiates. Because she would drive the bus and then she like would work it. We would catch her at the farmer's market.
Just taking naps.
Yeah, well, she hit a fire hydrant one time and it literally like the water she knocked it
exploded?
over and it shot up in the
That's
air.
awesome.
She was like, "Oh, I'm getting the hell out of here." She used to fart and blame it on the transmission. She's like, "Must be the transmission."
What were you doing up front, smelling farts?
I used to, me and my cousin we were sentenced to the front seat for the entire year.
Oh, nice.
Third
I was afraid that you sat there, and that was going to change things for you and I.
Nah, bro. I had to sit there. I was so cool
very
on the bus. They had a
respectable.
Hannibal Lecter me in the front.
You
For-
must
it
have
was
been
like-
such a little dickhead of a kid.
I used to go on the bus and then like me just to sign up the bus driver, we would like look up and when she looked in the mirror, we'd look down. Look up and look and then she's like, "Matt and Pat, I'm not messing with you. Get up to the front."
Yeah, they got that big. I haven't even thought about that thing in forever.
Yeah,
that
dude.
giant thing, so you can look at all the fuckers in the back.
You like Chuck Bird. We like one
Yeah.
of my two of my cousins got kicked off the bus for throwing bird.
That's powerful.
Fucking Chuck and Bird mooning.
Very, very Comanche.
A lot of McCuskers got kicked off the bus. My cousin got kicked off. For
Lords of
mooning.
the bus.
Lords of the bus, dude, for sure. Because we would just pile. There would be like 8 of us would pile
Cuss
on.
Comanches.
At the shop, we would pile, or at the bottom of our driveway, the bus would open up and like 8 of us would go onto the bus, and it was just like, it was fucking sick.
Out of that compound?
Yeah.
Oh, just the worst dickheads.
We'd be wrestling down at like the bottom of the driveway, and the bus would pull up, and then or it would be like someone would be late, so like you kind of dilly dally because you'd be in view and the bus couldn't leave, and like someone would be kind of like, "Wait, hold the bus." And then but yeah, a couple people got kicked off. Chucking birds was sick. I used to do Napoleon Dynamite with an action figure on a stick.
You would do that?
Yeah.
And then when you saw it in Napoleon Dynamite, were you like, "Oh shit"?
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh shit.
I didn't know it. I thought I came up with that.
No, apparently, it's a
I would have thought
thing.
you came up with that if I watched you do that.
Dude, it's pretty sick. But yeah, man, it was the bus was fucking lit, dude. Do you know anyone who got pussy on the bus?
What type of pussy are we talking here?
Fingering.
Fingering on the bus. I'm
Sucking
going blank on
Sucking tits.
I don't know. I don't know if I do.
I don't know. See, that's the problem. I don't know if I did. That's how like rock and roll my bus days were. I
Yeah.
just know people around me got pussy on the bus. I could have. I don't know. I don't think I
Yeah.
did. I don't actually. No, I'm gonna say I don't think I got pussy on. I think I.
I smooched on the bus after a field trip to the zoo.
Did you really?
Yeah. Yeah, it was big time.
That's
Getting
fucking-
hard. Getting hard now.
Yeah, man. Touching a pussy on the bus is like.
No, smooch.
I'm the
smooch,
same,
please, please.
I think I touched pussy on the bus. I'm not gonna pussy lie.
That sounds like a pussy lie. That
think it
sounds
was a
like
field-
something
I
you
think
would
it was a
remember.
class
I
trip.
remember a kiss.
I could be stealing pussy stories from my cousin.
You're stealing pussy.
My cousin
Valor.
definitely touched pussy on the bus. I'm not gonna.
Does he get like discounts at Annie Ann's now? You're stealing pussy valor.
I don't know. First time I touched pussy, I was at the farmer's market.
An actual dude that fingered pussy is gonna approach you with a cell phone. And be
True.
like, did you finger pussy on the bus, dude? You're like, yeah. He's gonna be like, what was it like? You're like, well, I was 19. No. He'd be like, nobody was fingering pussies on the bus that year.
Well, bus 3. No one got pussy on bus 3.
Dude, they nail Australians. Australians always steal valor.
They gotta let them do it, dude.
Let the boys do it. They're at the mall
True.
in full regalia. And you have the audacity to approach an Australian and be like, you didn't serve.
Yeah.
Let
man.
the boys have fun.
Yeah, dude, for real.
I'm tired. Any Stolen Valor compilation is always an Australian.
They should be drafted.
Draft the
Yeah.
the autistics.
That'd be great, dude. I mean, just for just like some Rudy action.
Yeah,
set
when you're
up-
up,
set up
you
like
got
a-
ISIS on the run, send them in, get a sack.
Yeah, dude. Send him in.
Look, we're winning, dude. Why don't you take a shot? Take a shot here. Okay.
Press this button. I mean, dude, you're talking about drone strikes. That'd be crazy.
Get some of those boys on the sticks.
The last thing you'd hear would just be like, who lives in a barnacle? You'd be like, what the rap?
Yeah, that'd be their fortunate son. Be a drone playing SpongeBob. I suppose you have to die then. These are the rules. Sorry, you're actually dead now.
Yeah, man. That's sick. No, I like that you're back on your historian.
Bro.
Back in your historian.
A lot of people don't think about this. So when we kicked it, not we. It's another thing I'm trying to avoid. The fucking wees. The wees.
Oh, you're
when it
talking about
comes-
winners
Well, yeah, true.
You're
I
just
mean, it's
lying
hard for
yourself
me
away.
to not associate that.
with winners.
Which was pretty sick. In the beginning of the book, they're talking about, so the Spanish, look, I'm going to get in my bag here. The Spanish were there.
Yeah.
The French were there.
Spanish were kind of running things, weren't they?
Spanish ran shit forever,
Yeah.
from like 15 to
16 or something.
17.
Really?
Yeah, French were popping off down there too.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people. I think that's what Cinco de Mayo is about. It's a victory over the French.
Oh, that's good.
Surprising,
That's
right?
why I celebrate that.
Jamie, check that out for me.
Cinco de
Cinco de Mayo's
French
gotta be
got
it.
into Mexico?
I believe it's over the French.
I feel like the French couldn't handle Mexico.
They didn't.
The lads must have pwned them.
The
dude.
lads were like, "Damn, you guys, you want to talk lazy? Bring out some Frenchmen."
Yeah.
So
Confirmed.
thank you very much, Lemire.
Confirmed.
Kill confirmed. I suppose it's been confirmed. Yes. So the Spanish were in there, but the Spanish had they had conquered everything, all of South America, Central America, and then they were slowly making their way north. That's when they ran into the Comanches, or like those native tribes, the Apaches, the Comanches, and shit.
Short Kings.
The Short Kings, the land
Yeah.
of the Short Kings, and they started getting massacred and tricked and shit. What was pretty funny is the Apache were all of a sudden there's no record of what the fuck was going on there, other than you can see migrations of other tribes getting the fuck out of the way from the Comanches, which is pretty cool.
Fuck.
To be like, well, nobody wrote shit down. They were just wandering around in tents, murdering everybody for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Well, not 1,000 because they didn't have horses yet. But all of a sudden there was a huge influx of Apaches running. And they're like, where the fuck are you guys going? The Apaches were like, actually, Spanish, we really like Catholicism. Could you please set up some missions in our territory? And so the Spanish were like, holy fuck, dude. We never thought you guys were going to say yes to this, dude. Wait till you see how awesome Jesus is. We're going to bring up some missionaries. This is going to be fun. And it was actually just a trick for them to put basically embassies in Apacheria so that when the Comanches came down and definitely murdered and raped everybody, they would kill Spanish people too.
So that they
They would go to war with the Comanches. So it was a pretty funny trick from the Short King Apaches.
Yeah.
But what was nice about it was talking about the settlers. That's how America colonized it. Like Spain went in with missionaries, forts, very governmental, regimented, intrusion into the land. The Americans just sent people.
Dudes.
Literally, we're just no forts, no missions, just people just building houses.
Go check that out.
Which, ironically, so the Mexicans invited settlers into Texas.
Yeah.
Which, eventually the settlers just took Texas.
Yeah.
But the reason they invited them there was to get a buffer zone between them and the Comanches.
Really?
So originally the Mexicans, which you hear people today be like, the Mexican-American War, it was another act of aggression from America where we took their land. Those fuckers invited us there so that we could be fed to the Comanche so they would stop fucking with the Mexicans.
Really?
And it ended up that the Americans were kind of rootin' tootin'.
True. They're slim.
They were like, bro, we'll fucking chill here. Well, we get raped and murdered every couple years?
Whatever.
Sick.
Texas fucking rules.
Texas does rule. That's when it became a republic, bro.
Really?
That's fucking sick.
So they fought off they were like, they buffered, and then they probably figured it out, and were like,
well, yeah,
or
that
they
was,
didn't, or they were just
no,
like,
they figured it out. They figured it out. And, well, yeah, they kind of tamed the land a little, and then the Mexicans were like, why don't you give us that land back?
yeah,
Like, why don't you come fucking take it?
true.
That's where that flag's from,
Yeah.
I think. Then the Alamo happened, which was a huge
Does
mistake.
the Texas flag say it's like, fuck off, Mexico?
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, that was a funny thing watching Hell or High Water, that you start to think about how that you really had. It's like, and then these colonizers came. It's like, no, they kind of, white people threw they threw poor white people at the problem. Rich white people threw poor white people at the problem, and were like, here, go figure this out.
Yeah.
And then,
Really? And that's what they're banking on. And that's what was cool. In the book, it literally addresses, like, the American approach to colonizing was like hope. Like, they'd just be like, here's some dude that's just land hungry that lives in Boston that's like, I got to get my family the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We're going to the plains. they get burned alive. But pretty neat.
It's also funny, too, how that still kind of goes. So, you get the rich people who are like, yo, man, we got a good deal for you. Go out there and do that thing. Yeah. And I was like laughing the other day thinking about trickle-down economics, how it more or less, it's supposed to be like, yo, like, here's what you do. You just let us get all the money. We're going to just send it back down to you guys. And it basically comes out as like, all right, look, you guys are going to be the best poor people.
Yeah, we're going to get you some change. I'm going to buy some shit.
Yeah.
The change
you guys
is coming to you.
You guys get the piggy bank. That was like, it's such a funny thing because it's like, just that, because no one ever talks about super poor white people who've been poor for like generations. It's just like, it's like, oh, you suck up your fuck. If you go to like Kensington, you're like, suck up your white privilege. They'll punch you in the face because like they cannot get out of poverty. They're so poor, and the shit around them is so fucked up. Like, they're just not getting out. But it is funny and a lot of those dudes will vote Republican. They'll just be like, hell yeah, dude, I'm fucking blah blah blah. I don't know about in Kensington, but you'll get a lot.
Kensington has a ton of Republicans.
Does it?
We're in a house right now, aren't we?
True.
No, it's fucking there's a guy that used to live by Claire that had a fucking full Trump house, dude.
Yes, I saw something.
It was wild.
Unless it's the same house, I saw something very similar.
It has to be
up in Port Richmond. I think
No, she lived like right here.
Okay, I saw something in Port Richmond. No, I saw something in Port Richmond that was just kind of like a
Trump
"Don't
house?
tread on me" Trump house, where I was like,
that's a real bold statement, dude.
I mean,
just be like, how don't you even come close to fucking with my house? My house rules. Fuck everybody that walks by here.
Well, it is funny they have psyop poor white people into that, being like, look, give your money to the rich people. But if you think about it, the trade-off is like they just get to be the best poor people in the world. So like, if you're American and poor, you're in terms of like all their poor people, you're kind of crushing.
Yeah, other than the healthcare.
Other than the health, you don't really get healthcare. Although you kind of do.
You do.
You go to the hospital and you're like, yo, I'm fucked up. They're like, come here. And they'll stitch you, and they'll kick you out immediately.
Yeah.
Dude, Spud fell from like 30 feet with no health care. And they were like, can you walk? And he was like, all right. And they're like, yeah, there's nothing we can do for you. And they should have like
Spudman's Comanche.
scanned his fucking brain.
He's a Comanche.
For sure.
Absolute.
For sure, dude. He might have been one of the French.
Also, by the way, the blood meridian's not exaggerating. That's what I'm talking about. Level of, that's what that book's about.
Of what they're up to?
Hunting Comanches.
Really?
Yes. That book, all those atrocities throughout that book and like how horrendous the land was.
Yeah.
It's real. I thought that I was like, man, this guy's really exaggerating, like jerking off to violence. No, dude. That was fairly similar to like the actual historical accounts of it. Pretty crazy.
What year was that?
Now, I know you guys listen to this for comedy, but boy, do I love Comanches. It's recording?
Oh.
Hey, we're going to switch over to the Patreon. Thank you for joining us. Go to patreon.com/MSSP or something like, I don't know.
For now.
For now, dude.
Until it collapses.
Till Patreon collapses and ruins our lives.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That'd be sick. I'm actually looking forward to that.
Really?
Patreon collapses. Put us back in the mud for a little.
Oh.
Yeah, let's do it, dude.
No.
They crumble.
All right. Switch over to the Patreon.
Yeah. Or don't.
Or Radio Dogs.
True. We made peace. We made peace. We made peace with them. I love it. I think it's sick. I think it's
I
the way
enjoy
of
it.
the future. You know,
It's
I think
the way of the future.
going live is the way of the future. It's the only thing you can commoditize anymore. It's the direct experience. Recordings all get sent to the cloud. You know, we are approaching the singularity. The only thing people can have is your direct experience. That's the only thing left to sell. Your direct experience in real time.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's why stand-up's not going anywhere, dude.
True. A lot of people, a lot of talk. That's it. A lot of talk saying stand-up's dead.
Nothing beats being in the room, dude.
Well, the only thing
I've
that's
seen a lot of shitty comics seem really funny by being in the room.
true, but the only thing that sucks is like your people's hopes of like working on a special can be dashed by one dude with a camera phone who records like 20 minutes of your set.
True. But, I don't know. I listened to most of Louis' special before it came out.
True.
And when it came out, I was still like, hell yeah.
True, and if you saw it live, it'd be kind of swag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only argument. I think stand up will evolve to people doing 20-minute specials like once or twice a year.
I think so too.
Hot 20-minute
45 to an hour is a little long.
A little long, dude. A little laborious. It's like just rip a hot 20, chuck it out, and keep everything on the web and just keep it ripping. That's just me. Matt McCusker, futurist, writer, whatever. You know what I mean? That just is what it is.
For sure.
How's the sound levels, Lemaire? Any shit talking? Any fucking whiners?
They're saying bump it a little, but I'm checking. I got it.
Bump it a little is not bad. Bump it a little is not bad. People can hear. You get guys who are like, dude, I run 17 jackhammers on a fucking helicopter. It's like, yeah, bro, I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry, all right? Doing the best I can. Jesus Christ. Got a lot of hate this week, dude.
Really?
A lot of motherfuckers hating on me.
What were they
A lot of
saying?
people loving on me. A lot of people loving on me. A lot of people hating on me, too.
What were they saying?
Just bullshit, dude. I did the Patreon. I did the Patreon with the guy. Again, I don't divulge my sources, but this guy seemed like a pretty learned dude on foreign affairs,
Sure.
informational warfare, which I didn't know. I didn't know we were in an information war. I mean, I suspected it, obviously, but I didn't know. What's up with Lemaire? What's that going to do? Lemaire, thanks. Lemaire, do you have a mic?
No.
Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus
We are
Christ
live.
Almighty.
So what happened? Did you put on a guy and everybody shit on him or something?
Well, not everybody. That's the thing you're going to have to... That's the thing you have to deal with, doing online stuff is ambiguity. You'll get three people be like, yo, this fucking rules. And one person will be like, yo, this is fucking dumb. And I'm like, fuck, this is dumb. And then you look it up and you're like, nah, this fucking rules. But the funniest part was people will be like, dude, I knew everything in this. And it's like, all right, dude.
Yeah, great.
Like, don't watch the whole thing. Like, I've never watched something I've known the whole thing of, wait till the end and be like, dude, I knew all this. It's like,
Yeah.
turn it off, bro.
Well, I was
turn it off or refresh.
I was a real snob during the grant on the History Channel.
Oh,
I was a real snob, dude.
Did you hit
I
any?
was like hitting facts before they said them, just looking at my parents like, this is, everybody knows that.
That's what I was, dude. There was one thing I didn't know. Mother Jones, apparently, according to a Russian defector, Mother Jones was Russian propaganda, or it was started as Russian propaganda. The blog. People were like, you didn't know that? It's like, well, the fuck.
No.
I mean, I suspected it, yeah, but I didn't fucking know.
Don't know shit about Mother Jones.
It's like a left-leaning blog. So this guy defected, a high-ranking KGB official defected and like told a bunch of secrets. One of them too. This is another thing I had no fucking idea. Did Billy ever tell you about like the third world dictator who ordered COVID tests and like tested a tomato and it became
I think it was
positive?
in Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this Russian guy who defected said one of their ways of getting out like, weaponized information is you hit up a third world contact and you're like, yo, I'll secure the bag. Push this story out in Ghana. And they're like, yeah, fucking who gives a shit? So they're like, yo, we tested a COVID thing on an apple and it came up positive. And then Russia's press can be like, oh shit, did you guys see this thing that happened in Ghana? Then you can throw it back in without being as obvious. Didn't know that. It was exactly what the story my little brother told me. And I'm like, damn, dude, there's an informational warfare tactic right there.
There you go. And now
But
now
again-
everybody knows. And now
Well, everyone already knew. Excuse me.
yeah, true.
It was like, dude, but it was fun. I had a good time. I like I do like that. And people are also mad. They're talking about China. The guy was like, yeah, China like eradicated a lot of its poverty. And they're like, fuck that, dude. China, no, it didn't. And it's like, I don't know, man. I'm just talking to a guy. I can't sit here and tell you exactly what China's poverty's like. I'm suspicious of the fact that you seem so, like, oh, dude, bullshit. And it's like, hit me with some facts, bro.
Yeah.
Don't just hit me with, but again, that's just is what it is, dude. Put your heart, you put your blood, blood, sweat, and tears into a thing. People are going to shit on you.
I support it. I'm happy for you. I supported you.
It was fun.
When I got wind of it, I was like, oh, that's a sick episode.
It was fun, man. It was a
luck.
good time. It was a good time. But, the guy was very sympathetic to Chinese interests. But, again, he stated
I don't like that.
Well, what part of his job
For the record, I was not on that episode.
Oh, you dude.
I would have crushed him with that Chinese bullshit.
Well, here's
bringing
the
around
thing.
here. You see that?
A wrinkled flag?
It's wrinkled from battle.
True.
With a closet.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, a wrinkled with a battle of like 7 years in a closet. But no, dude,
It's so funny. Someone just had a squished flag in their closet.
True. I'll never say who.
It was Billy.
Well, I won't say.
Billy's not a patriot, dude.
Wow.
Look at
I mean, honestly, this
the
is
wrinkles on the wall, dude.
true. You would think he would have came and steamed it out, but whatever. But yeah, that was fun, man. I learned a bunch of cool shit about. Well, that was the thing too. This guy had to get into enemy. He was like, dude, in order to protect from threats, I have to get into enemy mindset. So he's like, I'm like going through their culture. I'm going through their history. I'm trying to understand how a threat, why it would go the way it would to try to predict it.
Yeah.
And he's like, here's some shit we've done to China. People are like, shut up, pussy. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hong Kong rules. And it's like, dude,
Hong Kong's number 1.
Hong Kong rules.
Taiwan, number 3.
What?
China.
I'm all about Hong Kong. China's ass.
China number 1.
China's fucking ass though, dude.
Yeah, man. Good. Well, I'm good you're addressing your fucking haters. It's important. It's important to respond to those fucking
that is my favorite thing, being like, he didn't even say anything the first half an hour. It's like, dude, I blew like 3 fucking informational warfare tactics out of the water, dude. It was just fun. It was fun to me. It does make me laugh when people are like, I fucking knew all this shit. It's like, dude, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
The best is when I catch myself on Patreon being like, I'll like check and be like lifetime support. I'm like $140. I'm like, fuck him. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, I gotta address my haters too. Fuck you, Dad.
Oh, what's he up? What's he doing?
He was complaining about the podcast, dude.
Oh,
he's like, I try to turn it on. It's just you and your buddies talking about wiping your asses for 10 minutes. It's like, what are you, 30? Grow up.
Damn.
That sparked a rebellion in the house, though.
True, you succeeded.
I came back with some vicious hatred. I was like, oh, all right. So I walked downstairs. My sister's getting her hair cut by my other sister.
Okay.
Classic bowl cut in the kitchen from the Gillis sisters, from Slam and Sarah and Fart McGuire. Just shaving a bowl cut into Fart McGuire.
Did you get a bowl cut?
Dude, we all have the same hair. Yeah.
That's sick.
I can't do it anymore because it's receding, but we used to all have straight bowls.
You could bowl out.
I can't.
Why?
I mean, I could go to like the Hispanic bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The one that's like at the top, like a yarmulke.
Yeah. Like St. Francis of Assisi.
But she's been heated. Okay, she's got 2 kids running around, so its tensions are high.
True.
So I came down the steps. Oh, I was called to hold her kid while she was getting the bowl cut. I was in the middle of the orcs, where the greenskins were attacking my Draculas.
Yeah. Is this when your dad approached you when the greenskins were attacking your Draculas?
No, I was summoned by Fart McGuire to come downstairs during her bowl cut while the greenskins were impeding onto my fucking sacred land.
Can you pause?
You could, but I was in the middle of a battle.
True.
The computer was running hot when it's in a battle.
Yeah, true.
So I had to finish the battle, and it took long because for some reason the fast forward button wasn't working. So I just had to play it. So it took like maybe 20 minutes.
So who watched the kids while you were battling the
I just made Fart McGuire had to tend to her own. I was like, pretend I'm not here. And then I came downstairs and I couldn't divulge that it was because the greenskins were attacking my vampires.
True, you were
that was secret information.
busy.
I was like, I was working on something.
Yeah, like I'm doing something.
But that started. There was a lot of tension, and then Phil came in from working outside and hit me with the fucking. I just listened to your podcast. It's you and your friend talking about wiping your ass for 20 minutes. You're not allowed to take mom's car anymore.
Damn.
So he hit me with the you're grounded.
So was that
because the cruise was in the shop.
So you're fighting the greenskins.
So I had to take
you're fighting your dad.
I got the greenskins coming down from the mountains. I just united all the vampiric clans.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
The last thing I need is more stress.
True.
And
that's
getting
true.
my mom's CRV taken away from me.
True.
I needed my mom's CRV. So as soon as Phil hit me with you're not allowed to use your mom's car because all you guys do is talk about wiping asses, the sisters, Slam and Sarah and Fart, were just...
Shit. We keep ripping. The live stream will just...
Well, is it still recording?
Yeah, you're good now. It's going.
Okay. Are you plugged in?
No, that's what I was trying to do. It's going off of Wi-Fi.
Why would it not be plugged in?
I don't know. It's usually plugged
What do you mean you don't know? We were going off Wi-Fi on that?
Yeah, it's good. You guys are good.
Do you have your mic?
No.
Holy
Jesus
fuck,
Christ.
dude.
Lemaire.
You guys,
Lemaire, what is happening?
I'm trying to fix it.
What, the internet? Or can people even hear this right now?
Yeah, it's not plugging into the router thing. It's not like connecting. It just keeps coming out. You know, it's not going click. It usually clicks.
You have it in the
That's
right
good,
hole?
though.
All right. We need to call Louis J. Gomez, see how he handles this kind of stuff.
He just screams at them and they wait a half hour. And every single stream is a half hour late. And this is why.
Yeah, true.
Because if you think the guys who do podcasts are losers, imagine the people fucking working behind the scenes.
Well, hell yeah. We got to address that.
So
I think this
are
is working.
what's
We're
going
live.
on here?
You're good.
This is still on YouTube right now. What happened during the incredible story I was telling? Was that
No, that came
everything's still on?
Everything's still, everything's still on. Everything's still on. Everything's still good.
Great.
I mean, we're breaking the fourth wall like a motherfucker right now, dude.
It's good. It's good for these people to see it.
True.
But yeah, I had to address Phil for that.
Yeah.
Can't have that.
So did you make it up? How'd you guys?
It wasn't that hard of a beef, but everybody wanted it to be.
They tried
The
to-
women in the family were like, "Oh, they hit me, tried to gas me up." You know what
Yeah.
I mean? They're like, "Damn, Phil just crushed
They're
you."
piping up Big Phil.
Yeah, they're like, "Phil's the fucking man. He just dunked on you. He walked in the room and dunked." He did though.
Was he
I mean,
slow-
hitting me with "you're not allowed to take your mom's car anymore." It's such a fucking dick move. He knows my car was in the shop, but
Was he sweaty when he came in and delivered
yeah, he's
this
sweaty.
information?
Tit sweat. He was just
aggressive.
cutting the lawn.
Oh,
Which I've been volunteering. I've been saying, let me cut the lawn. I enjoy cutting the lawn.
you got to hop on the tractor early one morning.
Phil's been taking it.
You got to hop on the tractor and say, "Paul, I got this." You should hop on the tractor and just crash it. If I can't have mom's car.
It's a walking mower.
There's
but
a
I
walk
could-
behind for that whole
yeah.
thing.
It's a good walk. I enjoy it.
Yeah, that's big time.
But yeah. You
So
got
you guys are in battle right now. I
What
was
is
in
it?
battle online. Okay, I was on battle online. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was in battle all week. But
I
again,
was in battle.
A lot of supporters.
We had a very big victory this week on the internet
What?
because the
Oh.
sexual pest was brought to justice.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to.
I felt dirty. I felt dirty.
It feels bad even weaponizing that bullshit, but
Yeah. It is. It's against my chill ass vibe, dude.
that guy deserved it 100%.
True. I mean, it was sweet. There was some sort of like,
It was the only person that ever deserved it. I was like laughing the entire day.
True.
And then, well, probably for like an hour or two, and then I started to realize like, it's not great.
I just don't know how people rock like that. Like I was like, laughing, fucking around, and still I was like, this feels gross, dude.
Yeah.
That's the water people swim in. Of being like, what are we doing? And it's like,
Yeah, we're just taking an accusation we found on Twitter, and we're going to try to really ruin this guy's life.
yeah.
Get him.
Yeah, I was reading a lot about
Gross.
the psychology of groups, and apparently it's like if you can just find a leader who will just not second guess themselves at all, people kind of get off on that. If people just go like straight in and be like, no, if some guy's microphone is going like, yeah, and then blah blah blah,
Yeah.
blah, people, because when you're a kid, you get to feel this power of like being with your mom or dad, and like you're like, I'm a child, this person totally is taking care of me.
Yeah.
And this is how they say hypnotism works. Because like it's not like a hypnotist does anything to anyone. They just tap into the person's desire to kind of regress back to that like childlike state where they can completely abandon like their sense of what's
Yeah.
going on. And so if someone is loud enough and sure enough of themselves, like clockwork, people just fall into it just to like feel protected. And then the acts that you do while under that kind of like behind that leader, you're kind of like, this is how they explain the Nazis. It's like, you have Hitler going hard, and then it's just like, fuck it, he's doing it, and you start doing it, and you don't feel like the same amount of guilt because you're like,
Yeah.
whatever.
So this was us basically getting Hitler.
Yeah, we kind of took him. We got
When
Hitler.
you saw Hitler, we were like, all right, beat it, pest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care
Well, that's-
that much. I don't know.
This is the short and skinny of it. If you were sitting around following the dude and doing all this, you don't really define yourself by someone else's fucking shit. So it's like, idiot, you got in trouble, and it's like, all right, what am I doing now?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, that dude would have spent. I mean, he spent like weeks
Yeah.
riding that thing out, to be like, ugh.
Months.
But again, there was
It's
stakes.
like here's also the seedy underbelly that gave birth to Shane, and it was just an article about Legion of Skanks.
Yeah. He tried to do Back to the Future, then he tried to do Back to the Future 2. He tried fucking. When you work for websites too, they do tell you like, come on, let's keep it going,
Yeah.
let's keep it moving. So,
This is the problem with going live, though. I think this is where we would hit the old reset on a regular episode, but
can't, dude. Showtime.
I know,
Lights, camera, action.
We're just going. Lemaire's still hitting buttons.
No, it's
Oh,
good.
don't pay attention to me. I'm doing my job.
True.
I'm doing my job.
Are you?
Yeah. yeah.
Noah, can you secure him a microphone? Just pull this table near him and crank the boom arm. We have some questions for Lemaire.
Yeah, this is.
Well,
this
dude,
is
did you
junk.
did you hear about the guy who pulled a gun on the dude? He's like a Philly bar owner.
No,
Pulled a gun on someone.
no.
Dude, so I think it was like, I forget, it was the place. I think it was like a hookah lounge. The place was called like Elixir or something. It was like right on Second
It's the
Street.
Infusion Lounge.
Infusion, yeah.
It used to be Philly Comedy Club.
It was Philly Comedy
Yeah,
Club.
yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh, nice.
So-
Wait, Philly Comedy Club,
Philly Comedy Club. Yeah.
the one with the hookah lounge upstairs.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
now,
shit, we performed there.
yeah, now it's owned by a patriot.
Oh man, Second
Well,
Amendment.
So the guy was sitting there. The owner he's exactly what you would expect. The guy who owns it, just like a big dude, like big ass fucking head, beard, and all that shit.
I think I met that guy.
Did he pull a gun on you?
I think he had a gun.
Did he? Oh, dude.
Yeah, we met that guy. He
Fuck,
had a gun.
That has to be him.
Of course, that's him.
It has to be. He was the only gun-toting dude.
There's
down on
no
Second
way
Street.
there's another dude there.
Fuck, we
That
vibed-
was that exact description.
I'm almost positive
It was him.
It definitely is.
That
So,
guy
dude,
ruled.
so
What'd he do?
So that guy.
Fuck. Did he rule?
Well, nobody know. Well, okay. So here's what happened.
He also was. I vaguely remember him bragging about having a gun at that point.
Yes, he trains. He like trains law enforcement of like tactical and security measures. So he owns like the Elixir Mega Hookah Lounge, whatever it's called. What's it called again, Lemaire?
Infusion Lounge.
He owns the Infusion Lounge. So everyone is out eating, drinking, doing like their little outdoor seating stuff, and a black dude pulled up on a bicycle and was like, "I don't see any masks on anybody." Started shaming everybody for not being social.
It was a black Karen.
It was a black Karen, basically. Pulled up
Damn.
and was like, "I don't see anyone social distancing. I don't see you guys." And he started going, "Shame on you guys. This is your MAGA privilege." Like, started like saying shit like that. And the guy, he's sitting, he comes out. Well, a bunch of the people who were eating there were like, "Shut up, go away, fuck
Yeah,
off,
yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah." And the guy was like, he's like, "Dude, get out of here." And the dude's like, "Yeah, that's your MAGA privilege." And the dude went, "Trump 20." Oh, this is the official account. This is the official account. The guy
No wonder
goes,
he loved us.
the guy goes, he's like, "MAGA privilege," which again, whatever. And then
That's good. MAGA privilege is good because then
Yeah.
the left will start using that
MAGA-
because then they don't have white privilege.
it's MAGA
The
privilege.
real thing is MAGA privilege.
True.
It's not theirs.
The privilege
Democrats don't have
of,
the privilege.
privilege of identifying with a president you can lose your job in most settings.
Yeah.
So he goes MAGA privilege, and then the guy goes Trump 2020. And according to the video just cuts in of a guy with a gun out. The dude's pointing a gun at this dude and like, "Back the fuck up," blah 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 blah. The dude claims that he saw him reaching for a shiny metal object, and it was a bike lock. So the girl who videoed this thing, and on her friend's Instagram is this girl being like, "Leave him alone, stop, what the fuck are you doing, blah, 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 blah. This is how people get shot." Whatever she was saying.
Sure.
It's just a bike lock.
Just adding chaos, which is what women do. Whenever there's an incident, they're just yelling.
She will,
Just
dude,
nothing but
so-
adding chaos, even though it does sound like she was saying the right thing.
Well, this is the part where again, like, nobody was there. The guy claims that the guy was like Trump 2020. He saw the guy reaching to grab something, which again, a lot of times people on bikes will grab bike locks and try to like weaponize them and swing them around. So he claims the dude grabbed bike lock. He sees a black shiny metal object. He's equipped, pulls it out, neutralizes the situation. He's like, "Dude, chill the fuck out." And then everyone freaks. Apparently, they claim that people formed like a shield around this man. I saw the video. It was just that one lady screaming, being like, "What the fuck are you doing? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Don't fucking do this." Blah, blah, blah." And he's just like, "Dude, get the fuck out." And then another guy was like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here." But she was yelling, he just has a bike lock. So I don't know if he pulled out a bike lock, and the dude was like, yeah, pulled out a gun. And then the lady's like, why are you pulling out a gun? He just has a bike lock.
Sounds like a black dork, though.
It's like a bicycle messenger, black
It
dude.
had to be a black dork
Yeah.
because a regular black dude's not going to be like, you guys are not socially distant.
Exactly. This
Sounds like a black dork.
It's bicycle messengers. So bicycle messenger is like a very physical black dork, and they make white bicycle messengers who are also an equal level of like politically annoying dorks.
Yeah,
They keep like the fucking thing on them at all times.
That was Claire's like best. She you know, anytime you date a girl and you do stand up, they immediately are like, I could do stand up.
Sure.
And I used to always make her like, I'd be like, all right, give me one bit. Like, let me hear your best bit. And hers was about bicycle messengers. And I forget exactly what it was. It was, did they do heroin? Does doing heroin make you become a bike messenger? A little chicken and the egg type thing.
True.
Do you have to become like a tatted up cross punk in order to
Yeah.
deliver Grubhub
It's
or whatever
weird.
they do?
It's like it's like the choice profession of anarchists to like ride a bicycle a day and just like basically deliver messages for the corporate machine.
Just be an absolute cog in capitalism. Just like literally.
But they get to ride their bikes all day,
Yeah.
and then like if you're like a fucking obviously if you come across a fascist who like cuts you off, you take your bike lock and smash their mirror off.
Fucking
the car.
fascists, dude. I got cut off by several fascists in North Philly on the way
Did you?
down here.
Did you really?
The fascists keep cutting me off. I didn't realize how many fascists lived up in North Philly, dude. You see that fascist that hit those two ladies at the Black Lives Matter protest?
Oh, the
That right-wing fascist?
Yeah, the fucking. Well, this is the whole point of the fucking.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, it's the same thing.
The patriot that held his ground against the fucking fascist bike messenger.
Well, the problem is, it's like, so you go on to Twitter, there's a video of a guy just holding a gun at a black dude and be like, get the fuck out of here. None of the stuff. So, like, the decisive moment is, did someone draw a bike lock first, or did the guy draw a weapon first? Because there's two
Yeah.
completely possible scenarios where the guy was like, MAGA privilege, and the guy just goes, Trump 2020 in an absolutely ridiculous response. And then, so there's two scenarios where a guy went Trump 2020 and just pulled a gun out as he said it and was like, what? Or the guy went Trump 2020 and the bike messenger was like, fuck you, and grabbed his bike lock. Or maybe he was just locking, I don't know, I have no idea. But everyone there was like, dude, get the fuck out of here, you're bothering us. And then it's like, did the guy pull a gun? But the whole point is everyone just watches a 10-second video and they're like, oh, there's a video of the guy and a gun pointing at a guy. This is obviously the story.
Yeah.
And it's like, that was on Twitter.
We stand with our friend, our dear friend,
Who's
the
the dude?
guy.
I need to know what happened. I can't make it. I need like this whole thing of just watching a viral clip
Yeah.
and being like, yeah, what am I mad about today? And it's like,
It's all fake.
yeah. Or again,
You just get hit with so many.
maybe the
It's
guy
all
snapped.
lies.
Maybe the guy snapped. Said,
Maybe he did.
Trump 2020.
But there's
pullout.
been enough of these lies.
Trump
that you're-
2020. Just fucking
Quick.
same time.
Fucking
Trump
what are you
2020.
gonna do, dude?
1, 2, 3. Trump 2020.
2024. Forever. Trump forever.
Trump 2020. So it was like, did he say it? Well, which is really funny scenario of a guy just being like, Trump 2020 and pulling out a gun and pointing it at someone. So
I wonder if he had one of those Trump commemorative guns. If
I
he
think
did,
I
that
saw
would
it. It was
rule.
black. It was like a black lock, standard issue. And this guy's not flashy. He trains police officers. He claimed Fox was the only one who interviewed him.
Oh,
He
really?
was like, "I'm the victim here." It was like local Fox. Like when they do like the high school homeroom show Fox. Like, what happened? And he was just like, "I'm the victim here." He's like,
Well, all right. Good point.
he had his lawyer dude came on and was just like, he neutralized the situation. Everything went away. He's a licensed gun owner. I don't see the problem with this. So yeah, man,
The gunner or the lawyer basically had the D'Elia argument.
pretty
He
much.
was like, maybe you think it's crazy, but it's legal. So fucking let him do his thing.
Well, this is a problem again with I sound like a broken record with the news. There's a guy who's minding his business about his day. He sees people sitting at a thing and it's like, you guys aren't social distancing. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, if you're worried about the spread of a disease, get the fuck out of there.
Now,
Pete.
granted, he did get a gun pulled on him, but
Mm-hmm.
just hypothetical.
Yeah,
Say you saw a couple African Americans
yeah,
in North Philly, maybe hanging out.
or wherever, or
Wherever.
suburb.
Just hanging out.
Sure.
No, let's say they're fascists from North Philly. Let's say these particular fascists are in North Philly.
Sure.
And you approach them and were like, you guys are not socially distancing.
Yeah,
How do you think they perhaps, not that this matters,
sure.
but how do you think they might handle it?
Well, here's the $1 million question.
Just, well,
Who would care if that happened and some dude pulled a gun on me? They'd be like, "Why were you up there bothering?"
of course,
people?
that's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
exactly,
It's literally
yeah.
everybody be like, oh, you got your ass kicked?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Why would you do that?
That was my dad's claim to fame when he was like, came home the one day and he was like, I was driving through Chester and this fucking little kid told me to go fuck myself. And I was like, that was weird. He's like, oh, yeah, I told him to pull his pants up. And I'm like, oh, okay. So unprovoked, you were
Yeah,
like,
he
hey,
tried to fox
pull
news
your
you.
fucking pants up. The guy was like, go fuck yourself.
Your dad fake news.
He's like, oh, you know, hey, look.
He said, pull your pants up.
Hey, pull your fucking pants up.
Oh,
Out of
man.
a diesel work truck. That guy must have been like, motherfucker.
I saw. Oh man, it's funny. There's a black dude working construction at the top of my neighborhood.
Yeah.
He had his pants low, and in my head, just while I was driving, I was like, man, I wish we were close enough as a country that I could roll my window down and be like, hey, pull your fucking pants up. No, I'm just playing around, man. Have a good. Like,
You might be able to.
No, you can't. You can't like fake racist.
You can't be like, pull those pants up.
You can't like be like, I'm being racist. No, it was a gag. I'm just kidding. Good luck, man.
True.
But it would be fun to just,
Yeah. I did not.
that makes sense.
You can. I think you can do this.
You think you can play full racist?
You have to put on a Cosby mask. You can be like, just kidding. It's Cosby bit.
Yeah, I'm
Cosby's
just doing
always-
Cosby, bro.
Cosby's trying to get out of jail on that bullshit Lemaire was saying that like Cosby's in jail because of systemic racism.
Yeah, Lemaire, we were talking about like people who had been canceled, and Lemaire was like, Cosby's the only one that's in jail for it. It's like, well, he didn't really get canceled
Yeah, you got to
as much as arrested for like 80 counts of rape.
Yeah, Cosby's he's
The only one, if you get canceled, you're black, you go to jail, dude.
true.
Well, yeah, because it's so hard to get canceled as a black dude. You literally have to commit 90 rapes. It's impossible in Hollywood to get
And he,
canceled
dude,
as a black guy.
his show's still on Amazon. BTW.
Is it?
Hell yeah, dude. That's the thing too. It's like
It's a cash cow, dude. You can't take that down.
I'm not trying to be, on the bandwagon. I've never fucked with the Cosby Show. I always thought I was Urkel over Cosby all day, every day.
True.
Urkel fucking ruled. Cosby.
Urkel did rule. I was too young for the Cosby Show. I never really gave a fuck. And then I thought I literally have still never seen him do stand up, ever.
It's just him being like.
I don't know if that's a good take. I've never watched Cosby do stand up. I've seen like clips, and I've
Yeah.
been like, all right.
You see the thing? Yeah, he does. Like I've seen.
Oh yeah, he did one where he just sat in a chair. I saw that.
Yeah.
Saw that. Like that must have been his most recent one, where he's just in like a living room on stage.
Really?
Yeah.
He's probably on house arrest.
They bring the house. They just move the house. One of those oversized
Yeah, man.
slows.
Brittany was watching the Cosby Show, and she'd be like, "This is so funny." I watched it. I'm like, "This fucking sucks, man. This shit is not
Yeah.
funny." Just him being like, "You see the thing about this here."
What you got to do is.
And it was like, this guy's a sexual predator. So.
Yeah, it's like he really, Lemaire, do you still defend Cosby?
He has a special that didn't come out for Netflix. Netflix has a Cosby special in the vault.
They gotta release it.
Do you still defend Cosby?
I plead the fifth.
What do you mean?
I plead the fifth.
Shit.
You
dude.
guys love the Constitution. I plead the fifth.
Well, we don't have the silence is murder, Lemaire.
Yeah,
Come on.
silence is consent,
Silence is rape.
which is also Cosby's motto. That was easy. That's a hack one.
No, there's nothing wrong.
Nobody's fucking even said one thing about how sick my polo is.
I think it's nice.
You probably thought it was the old one.
I did.
Matt, did you notice the subtle differences?
I noticed there's
Normally
a line.
there's a line right here.
There's
across
just
the
a little
tits.
line under there.
This is the
Is it 2020?
2019 coach's polo from Notre Dame. I've
Like
been rocking the 15 or 16 for a while.
Really?
That might be a 15.
That you're rocking a 15?
Dude, all
Coach
my
Ball?
clothes are literally 5 to 6 years old.
True. It's a good sign.
Some of these are from 2012. Usually around 2000. I think that was the last time I had money.
Around
It was like
2012.
2012, 13.
That's when the
And then a
polos.
dark period until now. Now I'm breaking out new polos.
The Amazon algorithm must be sick on you. It's
My
like,
Amazon
he
algorithm.
didn't buy anything. He
is
literally
like-
didn't buy anything.
It's gamer chairs.
Yeah.
I still get hit with gamer chairs
Sure.
because one time I searched from here. And then coach's polos. I just bought a bunch of college shorts, which are sick.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all you
Just college athletic apparel and gamer chairs, which must confuse them a little.
What do you mean?
Not a lot of gamer chair users are fans of college football.
Probably think you got a kid. They probably think you got a kid you hate.
True. Definitely. Little they know I'm both.
True.
The man and the kid I hate, the child I hate that's upstairs playing Greenskins versus Draculas.
How fun was that, though?
It's so fun. Greenskins versus Draculas?
Yeah. What's your dad say about your video game
He
playing?
doesn't know, dude.
He doesn't know?
You think I'm going to let Phil see me playing Dracula?
I'm going to text him.
Dude.
What would he say if he walked in on you doing the Greenskins versus the Draculas?
He would be upset, dude, because I put it in my room. I'm laying on my bed playing it.
Oh.
He would walk in and see me laying on my belly on a computer with feet in the air, kicking. He'd see me, and I'd have to, and I'm facing the wall, so the door would be behind me. So he'd open it, and I'd have to be like, "Get out of here, Dad!" Look, this is also
all the way up in your thighs.
Shorts are all the way up. I'm like, Dad, get the fuck out. He's like, it's dinner. I'm like, I'm not ready yet.
You can see your
I told
balls.
you I didn't want any. Dude, I had to make it. Look, this is a terrible confession I had.
God.
This is a confession. Any of my family members that are listening to this, please fast forward 15 seconds.
Sure.
20, half hour. Just stop listening, please. I know my sister's listening. I know Fart McGuire's listening right now.
Just turned it up.
She's got her bowl cut. She's fucking fired up. Dude.
So she went in and was like, give me the second grade teacher.
Yes. And all the second grade students. Second grade teachers and students have the same hair. I had a secret mission today. This was top secret.
Okay.
So, last night, 2 nights ago, I masturbated.
No doubt.
It was pretty tight.
Nothing wrong with that.
It was sick.
Yeah.
I think it was a stepmom and son on a vacation. Turns out there's only one bed. We're going to have to share it. What's the worst that can happen?
That's a good. I like
I'm going to have to get changed. I won't look. Oh,
How long of this build-up did you get of them sharing a room?
I'm usually not watching porn very long.
Sure. You skip ahead.
I'm fucking get the idea of it.
Yeah.
Get an image of it fast. I don't even watch blowjobs, dude. I'm fucking.
You don't even like. I need to see the
Fuck
actual.
you, Mary, pussy ass.
I need to see the trans.
I watch some BJs. In fact, I'm getting back into them.
Watching a BJ.
Yeah, it's nice to watch sometimes.
I like to see like I hear you on that. I'll watch a lot of the story, and then I have before I watch Penn, I have to see the moment it devolves into a sexual act. Like I gotta see the first move. The first, I
like to
can't
see the
jump
girl
in.
remove her clothing.
Pretty tight, yeah.
That's usually a fun moment.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like a casting couch situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right, could you go ahead and would
Sure.
you be comfortable doing like bikini modeling? Or I'm like, yeah, she would. Anyway, so I had ejaculated, and there's a box of tissues next to my bed. You know where this is going.
They're replenished.
Plowed through the tissues again.
No.
This is box number 2 since I've been home. So that was weighing on me.
Yeah.
Obviously, I got another empty box up in my
Why
room.
don't you just rip into a t-shirt?
I'm gonna have to start ripping t-shirts, but there's literally a box on my nightstand.
Yeah, dude.
Obviously, I'm gonna fucking use it.
I hate jerking off into tissues. It makes they stick to you. They break on you. It's disgusting. What is it about tissues that I don't understand that.
They're easy to clean up, and it's sitting there.
Yeah, but a t-shirt, you can lay that out and you can just spray.
Well, I don't like coming all over my clothes like a pervert.
You just throw them in the wash.
All of your clothes are just riddled with jizz, dude.
They were, and then I washed them.
You ever forget?
Yeah, I picked up a shirt and put it on, and got it felt like skateboard grip tape, and I was like, ah.
But no, this is where I'm at as a man. I'm playing Greenskins versus Draculas, and then I'm sneaking into other rooms to steal tissues to put in the empty box, dude.
Oh my god.
Replenish the tissues.
So how many? You do like 5 per room?
I took 5 tissues out of a different room's tissue boxes when I realized I was the only one home, and stuck one in the top of my tissue box. And I was like, can't use the tissues anymore.
Oh,
that's where we're at.
Why don't you just put the one with 2 tissues in another room and then just take the whole other box? Maybe there's a different pattern.
There is a pattern. So then I was thinking, if I did that, I was like, nobody's ever going to remember the pattern on this box. But in the off chance, my mommy remembers the pattern of the box and knows that her son is now not only plowing through tissues, but secretly
conspiring.
Yes, dude. I was like, that's worse. The conspiring part after plowing through the tissues is worse.
Sure. Yeah, that's
you can't get caught doing that.
Well, if your mom has to start Sherlock Holmesing how much you're jerking off, that becomes kind of just be like, wait a second,
I get greedy with the tissues.
How many are you using per rip?
I'm using as much as possible. I'm getting greedy, dude.
Buy some
I'm not
tissues.
jerking off that much.
I'm
jerking off every other day.
Okay.
I'm literally every other day.
Yeah. So you're like full mummy mode when you're coming.
But if I'm not, I'm just. And I walk to the bathroom. Anyway,
I've been getting into
if Fart McGuire heard that,
when I fall. Cause
I'm
again,
sorry.
That's it. Look, man. Look,
It's
you
part
have
of
needs.
nature.
You have needs, exactly.
But it
Dude,
is. I thought you would enjoy me creeping around the house trying to find a different tissue box
immensely
to hide it,
Immensely.
to hide my shame.
What time of the day was this?
This was this afternoon. This was before I left, dude. This was like 11 a.m.
The dead of the. Oh, it was like early morning or late morning.
Yeah.
I was hoping this was like exactly at midnight.
No, you can't creep around at night. They hear you.
True.
They hear me.
True. So
They hear me come up at night, like come from watching. I've been watching Sopranos for like 8 hours a night, and then like sneak up at night, and they're like, my mom will be like, "Why are you awake at 3 a.m?" And I always have to be like, "Oh, I fell asleep downstairs. I can't face the shame of being like, no, I stay up till 3 a.m. every night, doing nothing."
Yeah.
You gotta hide that. That's shameful.
Oh, dude, of course. How does that feel? Just like sitting, just chilling that hard.
Chilling that hard rules. That's my
Really?
favorite thing in the world.
I freak out, man. I fucking
Oh,
buzz.
chilling at late at night, like very
I mean,
late.
yeah, for sure, it's awesome.
That rules.
But that would fuck me up for like 3 days. If I stayed up till 3 in the morning, I'd have a fucked up day.
All you have to do is sleep till 11.
I can't.
Well, if you stay up till 3 a.m., you can.
No, I have to be up at 6 in the morning.
Oh well,
if my baby wakes up.
yes,
That's what I'm saying.
you may not. You may not
can't.
participate in this life.
That's what I'm saying.
You
But even
chose.
before-
You chose the way of the empire. I
True.
chose the fucking vampire clans. I'm part of the vampire clans.
I'm a green skin.
You're the empire.
I'm a green
No, you are not a green skin.
skin. You don't think I'm a green skin?
You are far from a green skin. You're the empire. All right.
True.
You'll go find what the empire is. You'll say, "Oh, that is me."
True.
It's guys in like knights clothing and being like honor and all
True.
that shit,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Green skin. Lemaire might be a green skin.
Yeah, it really.
That's actually kind of racist. Lemaire, you might be. Lemaire has the build of it. Actually, no, Lemaire, you'd be one of the dwarfs up in the mountains. You think you'd be a dwarf or a greenskin?
What is a green skin? Like an elf?
An orc. Like
Oh.
a big.
Jesus.
There's greenskins. Also, you and Noah could combine to be greenskins because there's greenskins are orcs and goblins, and the goblins. Noah's a goblin. You gotta be like tiny and cunning, and then the orcs are like big fucking oafs. So you guys are greenskins.
Just absolutely building up the confidence of our staff. Yeah, I've fallen. Well, this is the thing. I'm trying to cut through the dense fog of your sexual shame. Being as a new dad, it's like I was conflicted about jerking off big time, dude. It's like you feel dirty. You're like, there's not a good time.
There's nothing I don't feel dirty if I jerk off. I don't. 9 times out of 10. Every once in a while, I'll have watched something truly heinous.
Yeah.
And then be like, all right, this is we
that
got to
was
make
fucked
some
up, yeah.
adjustments.
Do you ever get the thing from porn where like when you play a video game all day and you close your eyes and all you can see is like the video game?
I've never watched porn that long.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we've covered this. Like I'm quick.
Yeah.
I'll watch porn for maybe less than 10 minutes every single time.
Yeah.
Never more.
Well, yeah, because you're giving it time. When I was in the throes of my porn addiction, you start watching so much porn that you're like, you're not even horny. You're just like, I want to jerk off, and then you need to find the perfect.
Didn't you
porn.
tell me you were like watching it at breakfast?
That was way back when.
This is
yeah.
way back.
I don't care. In college, I used to just I used to jerk off as soon as I woke up. That was like a thing I did pretty much ever. And then I would go upstairs, and then I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go to class. It's gonna be like 5 hours. I should know what I'm gonna watch, and then I would just watch porn while I'd eat breakfast, and then I would just be like, all right, sick. I wouldn't spoil
You would
it
put
for
one
you.
in the bank.
Yeah, I would be like, all right, nice. Leave it minimized.
Found it.
Leave it minimized, and be like, I'll pop this right up. I also used to when I lived.
That's fair though. That's like an industrious jerker.
Oh, yeah.
You were
exactly.
like planning ahead.
Well, I used to also. I didn't have the internet for a while at the one place I lived in.
It's a classic. What's that story like the grasshopper and the ant? What's that fucking story? One of them gathered shit, the other one just hung out.
Oh, Chicken Little in the skies.
And
Yeah,
No,
the grasshopper and the ant.
it's something like that.
I think I know what you. Yeah, I know what you mean. I had
One of them gathered all,
and the other one sat and
and the other one
bullshitted
hung
around.
out. That's how you are with your porn.
Well, I used to
You're
not have
gathering.
Wi-Fi, so I'd go to someone's house with Wi-Fi, load up a bunch of porn videos, minimize them, take it back to the cut, and be like, hell yeah. I'd be like, so I'd have like,
all right. Well, that's
I had
not
like
as bad
7
as
of
I
them
thought.
loaded up.
That's weird to have 7 loaded.
Just because it was like I might not go back there tomorrow, so I'd keep minimized porns that were already loaded on my computer and ready to go. Pretty sick move on.
That actually is.
Pretty tight. But
I'll give you that. I imagined you literally just watching porn, eating cereal.
I did. I would
just to watch it.
Well, I was watching it and enjoying it, but it was also like with the time of like all
With
right,
also the preparation
Yeah.
for later.
exactly. Some of them I just watched and was like, that was cool, but that's not what I want to jerk to after econ.
You were
econ
very-
class.
Well, that's almost nice too that you were like, you wanted your nut to mean something. You wanted to be. You weren't just gonna lose your nut to any garbage.
Nah, I just
you
wanted
wanted
to
to find the
no,
right thing.
I just wanted to come as hard as possible. That wasn't, yeah. I wasn't trying to be like, I wasn't saving myself.
Trying to help you.
No, it's disgusting. It was disgusting, dude. But so now I've been getting into like, well, look, you can't just, this whole like, I'm just going to no fap. I tried it. There's like biologically speaking, there is a level of coming I need to do just like for just standard operating procedures.
Dude,
like,
we talked, it's like, dude, if I don't hit it, next thing I know, I'm literally DMing chicks. Like just some of the worst choices possible.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm
that
talking
as
about getting
soon as
pain.
you nut, you're just like, oh, why the fuck would I do that?
Yeah, why that's not a good
The
idea.
fuck am I thinking?
Yeah, well, I'm talking about like I'll get like a random dick pain. I like won't come for like an entire week, and then I'll be walking and be like, oh shit.
Really?
You just feel like that, you know.
I never had that,
Yeah.
and I've gone distances without the nut.
It hurts. It hurts me, dude.
Really?
I'm not made to store it up, dude. Some people are made for the distance. I'm made for like 4 or 5 days. You sure I'm not a greenskin, bro? Like
You are, dude. No, greenskins. True, that's very greenskin of you.
greenskin
But
has to come.
greenskins don't raise the kids. They're not. You know.
True.
Greenskins are not into philosophy. You
True.
were a greenskin. Perhaps you've reformed.
True.
You were
Maybe.
definitely a greenskin. And they talk like, oh, me, mate. Oh, yeah. Maybe you used to be a greens. Beezer's a greens. No, Beezer's a vampire. Vampire.
Well, dude. So then I've been like, so when it comes time for me to be like, all right, like this is happening. I have to just get this out of my system. I'm getting testy. My like heart will skip a beat. If I have too much cum in me, I'll like do push-ups and I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack.
I think you're self-diagnosing the cum on the heart attack thing, on the heart palpitations.
Dude, it happens whenever I did NoFap. I would, it's like, dude, I can work out. I would do like 10 push-ups and be like, oh Jesus, like I'd feel I have too much energy. I need to get it out. I think it's like with breastfeeding. The more like as much as you're taking out, your body's sending signals like, oh, this is how much milk we're putting out, so we need to make this much milk. I think cum works the same way. If you're coming a lot, your body's like, we need to make a lot of cum, and your body starts making a ton of it. So I probably have cum that's coming out of me from like 2004.
It's like a star.
Yeah.
It's like you're seeing cum that was from. By the time you see it, by the time it reaches your belly,
It's dead. But dude, this is what I got into, which I think is pretty sick. You know, I told you before I was into watching girls watch porn.
yes.
Now,
I never watched. I looked for it and it didn't do it for me, but hearing about it did it for me.
dude, watching girls watch VR porn. So it's like, dude,
Damn.
so many levels
And
of
it
POV.
covers up their ugly faces.
I mean, I thought this girl seemed like she was all right, but no, it just covers up their. Why do you think she's ugly? You're being mean, dude.
What do you mean?
Have some respect, dude. Have
Most
some
of the-
respect for the
If
Russian.
a girl's doing weird porn, she's ugly.
Have some respect for the Russian sex slave that I masturbated to the other day.
What do you think she was looking at? Freedom?
What
What do you think was in her VR? Her hometown of Smolnyansk?
She was just watching like Ratatouille. Some guy was like, "Do this or I'll kill you." But no, it was just a lady watching. I don't know what she was watching, but she had a massive dildo. So I was watching this. I mean, I was like, because it's like, what POV am I? Am I the guy creeping over the ledge watching? Am I the girl? Am I in the girl's brain? So I was like thinking, like, damn,
Am I the girl?
I could jerk off thinking about what a girl's masturbating to, thinking about the girl thinking that up. I was on some like Inception shit, dude. Yeah,
Absolute Inception.
I was like, all right, what is this girl watching? So I'm like figuring out. So I'm projecting my own porn in my
So
brain.
you were jerking off thinking to what makes a girl horny?
Yeah,
So
or
you're
like,
kind of jerking off to the sexual, like you were jerking off to men.
so this is where it gets hazy.
So
This
you
is
were
why I
like,
wanna bring
oh,
it up.
girls think this is hot, and you were thinking like thick dicks.
Pretty much, dude. I was sitting there. It only lasted for like 4 minutes because I had to get this out. But it was like as I was going on, I was
never gonna be able to use my mom's car again,
I was,
dude. I'm fucked.
I was fully female kin.
Yeah.
I fully left my male body and was I was basically like the end of the Little Dicky video. I was Kyler Jenner. And I was like, let me explore my body. Yeah, dude. I was in a full girl mode.
Fucking space cadet.
That's what dude, it was obviously the color of the dildo too. It was a big black dildo. So in my head, I was just going through like all the blacked videos I'd watch, and I was like, no, it's not that one. No, it might be that.
Found it.
Might be the substitute music teacher.
Might be those two boxers.
I had it, dude. I had
Those boxers, those two boxers had their way with that reporter, and boy, did I enjoy that.
I had to access the database, dude. I was like,
Yeah, Blacked has some good ones. Whoever's put out Blacked,
same. I think it's the same company as Tushy.
probably.
It's the same. Tushy has this one French guy who comes in all the time that kind of bothers me. He's like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I've seen that frog.
Fuck out of here, dude.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Give me a black
Yeah,
music
Lemaire,
teacher.
find us who owns Blacked.
Kanye West.
Vixen Media Group. Vixen.
Yeah, I'd bet my money Vixen also owns Tushy, Lemaire.
Let's keep.
I'm gonna set up one of those desks. Who's that guy who does the podcaster? Steven
Yeah, a little.
something.
You got
He
it.
does Prove Me Wrong.
Oh, yeah, Steven Crowder.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna do a Crowder desk down on Drexel's campus. Make Blacked is owned by the same people as Tushy.
Crowder's, they
Prove Me wrong.
were very good to me.
Crowder?
During the SNL thing, they like reached out pretty often to get me on there.
Did you
I
go on
was
Crowder?
like, what's that, Lemaire?
That's a bucket.
You're correct.
Hell yeah, dude. I can tell the production quality is fucking
Very, I like it. I like the way they shoot it.
same exact way, same exact story. Oh,
Come on.
it's really good. But again, so that was my experience the other night, dude, of just like fully Avatar realm of just like what
Fuck,
is this
dude.
girl watching?
This is what's bad about being live.
Why?
I should have never told the tissue story.
Why?
Because
I just talked about jerking off to inhabiting a female body. Dude.
your dad and sister aren't listening to it, and you live with them.
It's true.
I'm literally gonna get somebody at dinner. No one's gonna say a word until we're sitting down at dinner, and someone's gonna be like, "So, we're not out of tissues again, are we?" Dude, I know how this goes. I'll get eviscerated, and then my mom's gonna be like, "What? What does that mean?
Tell them to
What's the
stop listening."
joke?" I try to tell them, but they won't.
True. I mean,
Especially, would you? If you knew you could destroy someone over the meatloaf,
I would always
just sitting there with meatloaf and mash, just be like, "How was your day?" Just being like, "I'm about to fuck your shit up, dude."
Yeah, but if you fully embrace it and you're like, dude,
Yeah, I'd be like, what are you?
it's all entertainment, dude.
Dad, are you fucking gay for listening to
Oh my
listen to your
God,
son
dude.
talk about coming? Ew, are you
Exactly,
gay?
exactly, dude. Dude, exactly. We need to strategize around this.
How I'm gonna fight my family when I get home?
Or just start asking your dad as soon as he does it. Start asking him uncomfortable sex questions. Like, I'm tired of the era of
I'll be like,
sexual
"Dad,
repression.
What do you watch?
Yeah. What do you do? When's the last time you've ejaculated?
True. Thank God I don't like. I am glad that I live in a very sexually. I come from a very sexually repressed family.
Same, dude.
Like where if you bring up anything sex, everyone's like, "Ew."
Yeah,
Shut
freak.
the fuck up. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Ew. It's always weird when you meet families that aren't like that.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Like where someone will make say blowjob or something at the table, and it's like,
Yeah.
ew.
Dude, I was with my friend's mom.
I think that's how O'Connor was raised. I think
about
that's
like being like his dad was like.
like, oh, Chris.
I was sitting there with my friend's mom, his girlfriend, and we're talking about how like needles, and I was like, I hate getting needles, and his girlfriend in front of his mom was like, well, women get penetrated, so that's why, and I was just like,
Who said this?
it was my friend's girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, obviously. 'cause
Girlfriends.
She had a potty mouth.
Girls usually.
Girls like to push the
Girls
sexual
don't mind
envelope.
saying the sexual stuff in front of their parents,
Yeah.
in front of their families, which is
Which
weird.
is the opposite way. It should be dudes should
Gross.
be more empowered to
True.
talk sexually in front of their moms and dads.
I should be able to talk about my conquests. I should be like, Mom and Dad, I fucked a chick this week.
Well, you should. That's always a weird thing too. When like moms would get real into their son's sex life, and they're like, "Better be careful now. Tell me all the details." It's like, ew, it's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, that's
I-
gross.
I've
It
seen
sounds
that.
very Italian.
Oh, dude, yes.
It's definitely the
that's
wops.
exactly what I'm thinking of.
It's definitely the wops.
They get
They're
real
like,
into knowing about their little prince's sex life. Where they're like, it's
God
natural.
damn.
It's what is natural.
How did that group they suck so badly? No, I'm in on the wops, dude. I've been watching Sopranos. I love the wops.
Fuck.
Oh,
Oh,
Lemaire, are they your least favorite whites?
yeah, Lemaire.
Yeah.
Break it down. What's the worst whites out there?
Yeah, rank the whites.
It's not working. It's not plugged.
The mic's not working? Oh, great. All right. It's good we have you. Never mind. Don't talk then.
Work on it for the Patreon. For the Patreon, Lemaire, we're gonna kick off by you ranking white people in best to worst.
All right. I'll go ahead. Let me hear it. I'd like to hear it.
I think Italians are number one.
Number
Worst
one best?
or best?
Black people sweat Italians, dude. I swear to God.
That's like that
Black people think
fucking-
Italians are cool as fuck.
That's like when somebody's making fun of you or mean to you, you like them the most. You know they hate you guys the most, right?
Yeah, I know.
All right, so where do you rank Irish? We're up there. We don't like you guys.
Number 2 and number 3.
Who could possibly be above us other than Wops? You rank Jews above Irish?
Yeah.
Did you not listen to Deshaun Jackson, dude? Yo, you see what Deshaun Jackson said?
yeah, he was doing that. He was doing the Farrakhan stuff.
You get fired up, dude. Deshaun's on that black Israelite tip.
Yeah, man.
Which I love. My favorite thing about the Deshaun Jackson quote is like, white Americans are going to be beside themselves when they find out they've been lynching and hurting the true children of Israel.
True.
It's like, do you think the people committing lynchings are going to be like, holy shit, these guys are black and Jewish?
Yeah.
Oh, no. They'd be like, holy shit, this is great.
True.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's I saw that. That was a clip. I think the rest of the book was scribbled out too, and it was just highlighted.
Yeah.
That's a classic one where someone there's like a quote saying like, we're going to use up America, spit it out, and then blah blah blah.
Oh, by the way, O'Connor was quick to point out that was exactly what the cook in St. Louis was saying about Hitler while I was on stage.
What was he saying?
He was quoting the Hitler was right about the Jews in America. Basically, the black Israelite version of that.
Yeah.
Being like, the Jews are, I forget what the fuck it is. But that's what
Up
he
to
was
no
saying.
good, basically.
Yeah.
He was saying the Jews are up to no good.
And the real Jews is Deshaun Jackson.
Is he really a black Israelite? I think he's just a fan
Obviously,
of
if
Farrakhan.
he's tossing shit like that
No,
around,
he's
he's,
a Farrakhan
he's
head.
dabbling.
Farrakhan does not like Jewish people.
Who, the termites?
The termites?
That's what he's called them. Yes. He said they rot countries out. He calls Jews termites.
That's also funny for a guy like Farrakhan to just be going and doing his thing, researching, and like someone shows him YouTube, and he's like, "Behold, troves of information." The Anunnaki.
Yeah. It's like, the library of Baghdad is here. It is upon us. What is this, YouTube? Quick, give me a microphone. Jews are termites. My brother.
Well, dude,
Deshaun Jackson's just running a fucking...
He has. You ever watch, like, he'll give talks. He's a fantastic speaker.
You've told me.
You've
brought
watching
Farrakhan.
I love watching Farrakhan.
You've been a stan of Farrakhan
Dude,
for
watch
a while.
Farrakhan on Donahue in the 90s it's one of the funniest. It's on YouTube. It's one of the funniest moments of TV because back then it was like white people felt perfectly comfortable being like, go back to Africa. Like, there's people like, you don't like this country, go back like just across from the crowd. And like it's just Farrakhan and all of his acolytes and like the fucking in the bean pie
Ridiculous
setup.
outfits.
They stand up and they're just like, sit down, my brother. Relax. They don't know what to do, dude. But he slams the lady at the end of it. He slams. He doesn't even. It's not even that bad. But he crushes this lady's like, I'm Jewish, and you can see him. He's sitting cross-legged up on the stage. He's like, I'm glad you brought that up. And the dude fucking eviscerates her, dude. This was before YouTube too.
This is before.
Yeah. So he's
hanging gardens, Babylon.
But he was real into Islam too. So if you get some OG Black Islam, probably ramping up the J talk pretty hard. I'm pretty sure they're not in there being like, the whites this, they're doing this, and they're like, I mean, the Jews are chill.
No, the Jews are the frauds, dude.
According to
they're the lost tribe. Although, actually, shouldn't that make them like the other Jews? I thought the black Israelites just thought that they were a lost tribe of Israel. So those were also the white Jews are just other tribes.
I think, yeah.
Not
you're getting into the descendants of Noah. This gets like when you talk about Japheth and all those dudes who like came off the ark. It's tough, but yeah.
We need to really get into black Israelites.
We should get one on.
We've discussed this.
Oh, true, yeah.
A while ago.
Yeah,
we'd still like to.
True.
Black Israelite would be the best one. For a while, we were trying to get that one preacher, that one white fucking the God hates fags guy.
Oh, right, yeah.
But then we realized that probably wasn't the best look.
It'll probably devolve pretty quickly. Yeah, being like, why do people yell at you, dude?
Yeah, to us being like, actually, that's a pretty sweet idea, dude. True.
I do think you should sit down with your parents. This is jumping back, but I think you should have you start doing a thing in families, Birds and the Bees 2.0.
Where you tell your parents about stuck porn?
Yeah, where you're just kind of like, hey, guys, look, I just want to see where your head's at on this. Be like, do you guys fuck with butt stuff? Like, what's going on? And just start bringing up
True.
stuff.
Now that now that we're adults,
yeah,
us millennials, we should bring all the cool sexual experiences we have that our parents they weren't lucky enough to have because of restrictions.
Yeah, for sure.
Now we should Birds and Bees. We should be like, Mom, Dad, why don't you guys take a seat?
Hold their hand.
And just hit them with like.
Yeah. Like both of your buttholes are on the table. There's nothing
you can
gay
use
about
buttholes.
it. You can just mess around, see what's going on. You should hit them with that, dude.
Well, if they try to come at me for the tissues, they will unleash hell.
That's the nuke button of being like, when's the last time you came, Dad? He'll be like, oh, fuck.
At dinner.
Oh, dude.
At least I'm coming. Is anyone in this house fucking coming? I come. Dad.
They can't.
And run upstairs to the dragons or to the Draculas. At least I'm fucking coming, Dad. And run up the steps.
You get
He's so loud, dude. I'm huge. Running up the steps and be like,
Oh my god.
yeah, dude. Being a kid at home is, I'm about done. It was nice for a
Yeah.
while. I'm about done.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's like, I mean, again, I always say this.
Yeah, there's been some nice things. We've been watching TV shows together. Me and Phil watched John Adams together. Show rules. Me and my mom watched Chernobyl together. Show
That's
fucking
pretty tight,
rules.
yeah.
So there have been good things, but yeah, there's definitely Phil fucking hates me a lot of
Yeah.
times. Like on Mondays he doesn't really drink, so he gets fucking fired up, dude. He runs around the house.
He gets everything
He's
done.
pissed. And then I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Well, no, I yesterday hit the Peloton, then went and swam, and came back and chilled. So he was like, "Oh, we got swimming all day, having
Yeah.
fun."
Yeah,
I was
that's
like, yeah.
yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That is kind of annoying. I get that at home. Brittany will be like, "Well, it doesn't seem like it's work because you're having fun." It's like, yeah, it took about fucking 15 years for me to arrange that. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's
And 14 of those years sucked.
yeah, exactly. So, but no, I definitely feel your pain on that one. You should fake work, dude.
I can't even fake work.
Why not?
Oh yeah, sometimes I do with the dragons or the Draculas.
Or just don't. Yeah.
Sometimes I pretend like I just had some shit to do, and I was actually like, bringing siege rams, some battering rams to the gates of the fucking dwarf armies. I got crushed by the dwarves.
Did you really?
Yeah.
This is all computer. None of this is live.
No, it's just computer. I just got crushed, dude. I brought all my vampires and skeleton warriors.
Doesn't that fuck you up when you're sitting there playing against like just a complete non-entity? That's just
Yeah.
like a program.
When I was a kid, I could handle that
Yeah.
very easily. And just be like, use my imagination, be like, oh, cool. Like, even when I'm playing, like, if I play, like, NCAA by myself, if I play a football game by myself against the computer, it's a little, like,
Yeah. I get
I'm
it.
just figuring out the algorithm to beat it.
Yeah.
It's not like,
actually. I get it. Like, that was what happened to me. I would go down in the morning when we lived on Mount Vernon Street, and I'd be like, I'm going to practice Madden. I'd play against the computer. I'd lose. I'd be sad that I lost, and then I'd be doubly sad that I lost to, like, a computer.
It's just a machine that was on a desk.
Yeah, they're just like, exactly. It's just a server somewhere responded to all of my moves and beat me, and I was like, what the fuck? I felt like you see when you like, watch a cat, like, with a laser pointer? That's
Yeah.
what it feels like. I feel like it's, like, extremely pointless when I play against a computer.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Tybalt's been acting up, dude.
Really?
Yeah, he's been killing birds often, too often. He goes outside and then there were nests under the deck. There's a bunch of nests and he keeps getting birds.
Damn.
And he scratched the neighbor. The lady came out to pet him and he scratched her and he ran.
Pet a wild
He's
cat.
an outdoor. He's
Yeah,
getting
exactly.
wild, dude.
That's pretty funny.
Last night, Phil had to put flea medicine on him. That was pretty fun. And we're just having fun at the Gillis house. And then Tybalt was running from him and he felt bad. You could tell Phil felt bad. He said, "Come here, Tibbs. Come here."
He likes Tibble.
He pretends he doesn't.
True.
But when he did him wrong last night,
With what, the flea medicine?
he put flea medicine. I guess it burns Tybalt's skin or something.
Really?
Which is funny to watch a cat. Like, if you ever see a cat, like, get hurt, it's very...
Never seen it.
They're very weird. Like, especially because you put it on the back of his neck where
Can't
he can't
touch
lick
it.
it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he's just like... he's just walking around the house like... It'll fall sometimes. Anyway, what do you got? Are these your notes?
Yeah.
It was making me laugh earlier. Joe Biden weed.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude.
Made me laugh.
That's big time.
What's the note there? I'm sorry to fuck
That's
your
totally
process
fine. No,
up.
it's totally fine. It's just in case we ever hit a snag. It's
Which
like
is what we
there's a
just
couple
did, yeah. Just
No.
talking about putting flea medicine on Tybalt. I had to look around. I was like, all right, Joe Biden weed. Go ahead.
things. Hell yeah, dude.
I'm going to pass the ball.
Well, I was reading an article about basically they were kind of pressing Joe Biden on where he stands on legalizing marijuana.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, dude, what are you doing? It's a political slam dunk. The whole country. There's even Republicans that are like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So for some reason, there's this move that if you run the polls, will play out well no matter who does it. It's like, yo, fuck it. Total legalization. And these geezers won't do it. And Biden came out and was like, he's like, all right, I need the medical research to state that it's safe. Which there's tons of fucking
Jesus
research.
Christ.
Tons of fucking research that, comes out and says it's fine. And since it's Schedule 1, it's hard to even research it properly. You know what I mean? But again, they're setting that up now and all that stuff. But so to me, it's just being like, it's just a racket. It's like if you and all your boys could only sell weed due to licenses and shit, you're not fucking legalizing it. Because in Pennsylvania, you need $250,000 just to apply to get a permit to grow and sell weed to a dispensary.
Really?
You need $250,000, and then you need to be able, on top of like $250,000 of that, you have to be able to, obviously buy a greenhouse. You can't
Why
grow.
the fuck is that?
Because it's like an income cartel where it's like, this is how, instead of, all right, we'll stop locking people up for it. Now we'll just own it and dominate it, being like, if having weed's illegal, but if you're rich, you're allowed to grow it and make millions of dollars off of it. But if you're not rich, you're a criminal. And it's like,
Yeah.
And the other thing too is you can only grow it
If
indoors.
you're a greenskin,
You can't grow
you
weed.
can't grow it.
It's just bullshit. So, and this is, dude, I'm surprised nobody fucking harps on this with all like the Marxist shit. It's like, so in order to legally grow weed, if you have enough money, you can legally grow weed and not only not get in trouble for it, but make millions of dollars off of it. Like so much money. Spud painted for one of these dudes who was like had a dispensary and said it was actually a burden the amount of cash because they're not allowed to put it in banks. So they're just all day long driving Brinks trucks and trying to dump cash places and figure out where to put it and blah 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 blah.
Damn.
So much money. So instead of having like in Philly dispensaries were out of weed like for a while during this last season. So instead of doing that, you could just have it has to all be grown indoors too. So you need this big facility. You're using all this energy when in reality you can just fucking grow weed outside. It's like you can plant it in the fucking ground. So my proposal it would be that you let people do micro permits where like individuals can apply for like a 20 plant plot where it's like the dispensaries now have like hundreds of brands. You just kind of have your little plot. That way now like everyone can grow the weed. Everyone can buy weed, grow weed, sell it to dispensary. Everyone gets that money rather than one company who grows weed in a fucking warehouse and just uses all that energy. But Biden's a fucking pussy, dude. Everyone there is like,
Hill
dude,
Dog did the same thing.
what?
Said no to legalizing weed.
Saying they're saying I need to see the medical research. It's like, dude, are you? But they're like, well, what about alcohol and tobacco? They're like,
Well, alcohol's been a part of our country for
yeah, dude, it's
100 years.
But that's the thing, man, with the Biden. I mean, again, but he said he's going to knock it down from Schedule 1. He said he's going to take it down. So it's like, this is the bullshit, dude, that I'm talking. Like, you watch this and you're
They
like,
just can't win. The Democrats literally cannot win.
yeah.
It is impossible for them to win.
What, you think this election?
Well, I mean, just they should win.
Yeah.
And it's almost like they're trying not to.
Fuck it up, yeah.
And they're going to,
Well, I love how Biden's like, I need to see the medical It's like, dude, you can hardly talk, dude. You're telling me you're
you want to look down and you want to take a look at some fucking graphs.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, speaking of graphs,
what?
I've been struggling with this new COVID outbreak.
What you thinking about?
Because I have shows coming up in Ohio and California, and I know I'm going to get shit for it if I do the shows.
Yeah.
And chances are I'll probably get COVID.
Miss Pat's doing it.
And then look like a dumbass.
You think so?
If you were like a podcaster that said it wasn't that real and then got COVID.
Schaub and Callen just get COVID?
Yeah,
you think they claimed COVID? They were coming under heat. They might have been like,
True.
COVID, timeout, COVID.
True.
It's just a theory.
You think they were faking?
I think they cried, and they're like pussies, and they're like, COVID? People are like, bitch. Like, fuck. I mean, they both went on and were like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say about this. It's like, okay. So I think they just were like, all right, phase 2, COVID.
Yeah, we have COVID.
We have COVID, you fucking assholes.
I don't know. I am worried about getting COVID after. Definitely, there's got to be 100 clips of me being like, it's fake. The Democrats made it up.
Yeah.
So I hope I don't get it. If I get it, I'm just not going to tell anyone. If I get it, you'll see if like in August, I'm just off for a week or 2 weeks. That's
You're going to Kim Jong-un this.
I'm absolutely going to be like, no, I was actually in a temple with 30 hot chicks. I'm going to do it. Who's that guy from like Laos or Vietnam or something? Thailand, I think.
You should just fake COVID and just like control the orcs in the greenskins.
When I was younger, I would fantasize about getting sick so that all I can do is play video. What do you mean? What do I do when I get sick? I'm on the exact same schedule.
So
there's no adjustment. I just feel bad while I'm playing with the orcs.
Oh my God. What do you think about the graphs? What are the numbers?
Oh, well, also what's interesting about it is it's really hard to find the amount of tests we're doing.
Yeah.
Daily. Like a graph of that, because everybody's very eager to show you the graphs of new cases.
Yeah.
Not new deaths. They'll never show you the current deaths because that's just straight down.
Yeah, it drops.
No, it drops, but it's like that on the way down.
Yeah.
New cases is fucking straight up right now. And it's really hard to find number of tests. Not really hard, but there's just no graph.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It took like fucking 3 minutes to find an actual listing of per day tests that the United States is reporting. And in April, when we were at like, the height of this thing, for the most part, we were testing like at most 200,000 a day, at most. Now, pretty much every single day, we're at least at 600,000 tests a day. So obviously the new cases are going to go up.
Right.
And obviously, and now the deaths are dropping like crazy. I mean, the mortality rate of it is nothing now.
Yeah.
Because now it's just 21-year-olds that are getting it.
Yeah.
Like in Florida, the average age of the person getting it is 21.
That's what they started saying. Like, it's infecting young people now.
Yeah, well, they're infecting it. Yeah, they're getting it, but nothing's happening to them.
Yeah, my cousin had it.
Anyway.
My cousin had it and was like, meh. But the...
yeah, I mean, obviously it's real.
Sure.
Obviously the geezers got fucking...
annihilated.
They got rampaged by it, dude.
Yeah, they got fucked up.
I think COVID just got the geezers.
Yeah.
But there should be, like you were saying, though, if you do want to eradicate racism...
Yeah.
Release the COVID. They should have had a graph of racism in the United States.
Yeah.
You would just see in April, it would just be like...
oh, for sure. No, that's the thing, too. That's when everyone was protesting, and Fauci and all those guys were like, well, racism's a serious public health concern. It's like, all right, dude, then fucking tell them to take the mask off, bro.
Mask off, baby.
Come on, let's do herd immunity on this.
Yeah, true.
You just see Trump signs just fade from the fucking... yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Well, California...
Speaking of Trump signs, dude.
What?
I was over at the
the
McCusker.
compound,
I was
dude.
at the compound this week.
Heavy with Trump signs, dude.
We'll save that for the page, dude.
True,
we'll save
true.
compound talk for the page.
Well, dude, the California just like...
Although, actually...
Dude,
yeah, I'll say
on
it.
the COVID thing, this is actually kind of funny. They were like, California's at record highs. California had, what did they say? It was like 14,000 new cases this day. And like California, the state, was like, no, we don't. That's an error. You guys are just like, we had those tests, and like you guys didn't count them. Then you just like lumped 2 days worth together. So that's wrong. And the newspaper's just like, whatever, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's fucking crazy. The state of California was like, actually, newspaper.
Yeah, don't say that.
As the state of California, we're saying that's not the case. But now it's also like, dude, think about, the president now, the election is all going to be determined about this COVID shit, however it plays out. However people can make it seem like they stopped it or whatever. It's fucking bullshit. Think about all the the gubernatorial races and all those things.
Yeah.
All the local elections now are going to come. Like, if you're in like a state that got fucked by it, now you look like a fucking asshole. And it's just a bunch of fucking people who are basically student council people just walking around jerking themselves off. What the fuck happened here?
Yeah.
Who can we blame this on? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
None of them are fucking experts in anything other than just like going to people's doors.
Yeah,
and being
other
like,
than...
hi, Ms. Williamson, let me tell you about my plan about...
none of them are experts on shit, and they're literally basing their science on a party line.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, obviously these people are not... all of them agree. And if you're right-wing, you're like, well, the masks scientifically have been proven don't do anything.
I know.
It's like, what the fuck are you? What are you talking about?
Stop. Yeah.
Just wear them. I mean, I don't wear them. I don't wear them.
I do feel like a bitch.
Yeah, I wear them every single time. If I'm going into like a gas station,
have to.
you gotta wear the mask, otherwise you look like an idiot.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was holding it down tough for a while, and then they mandated it, and then I was like, well, fuck it, I don't. And
Yeah.
That was also when the food got weird, man. I was going to the food store, and like I'd have to order food online, and it was like, dude, I have to order like 2 weeks out.
Damn, you guys had such a different experience than me.
Oh my god, dude.
City living during COVID must have been pretty gay.
Yeah, it sucked, man. It was like so I'd have to like just start a cart 2 weeks out because that was the only available food thing would be 2 weeks. So I would just start a cart and put like two things in it and just wait. And then as it got closer, I'd add stuff up. What time are we at, Lemaire?
Hour 8.
Yeah, let's wrap it
Slide
up.
in the page, bro.
Yeah, we'll hit the page. How are we doing on YouTube? Is anybody commenting mean things?
You guys got a lot of comments. Not really mean things. You got, it's sick.
Let's hear some comments. We'll address the comments
Yeah,
before we
dude.
get out of here. Maybe that's a new segment.
True. I think
Maybe towards the end of the episode, we'll just be like, toss us some comments,
toss us
man.
some comments. Let us address them.
You can do it.
What
You
are
can
they?
read
Are
any
they,
of them.
Are they just do you combat them, Lemaire? I saw you in there jumping in the mix.
I combat them when they're like getting aggressive. When they're getting wild, I come in here and I
That's
control
good.
I control the herd.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
You're a good sheepdog.
Yeah, I'm a sheepdog.
You nip at their heels when they get a little...
Yeah, it's still a bunch of audio shit, but most
Audio
of it-
sucks still?
Yeah, they're saying like the game's too low, but if I turn it up, they're like it's too loud. So I think they're
The
fucking.
game.
They were-
How the
wait.
fuck can they sit and listen and say the game's too low?
Wait, they were too loud? That people were complaining too loud on this?
A couple too louds in there.
Oh come on. These
What are
just
we doing?
fucking Crybabies, dude.
Oh, they want you to talk about Sex Pest Seth.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even really talk
about
about him.
Sex Pest Seth?
I don't know. Live by the sword, die by the sword. You're a sex pest.
I mean,
yeah.
what was he?
He was accused by multiple women
Yeah.
of being a sex pest. And then one of the guys who like tried to defend him was like, yes, the pest gets a little handsy when he's drinking. He's no Crystalia though, is what literally one of his like improv people
Yeah,
said.
nobody called him a rapist. They
like,
called him
yeah.
a sex pest.
Yeah, he's a sex pest.
Well, I think
A lot of people call him a rapist,
Did
but
they?
that's what happens. And it's funny to read his statement or his victim blaming 4-paragraph victim blame that he put out, which is outrageous by his standards. By mine, sick. Nice. Love a good non-apology. Good job,
for sure,
Seth.
For sure. I think he has like cancel-o-matic immunity, where it's like if you are on the right side of politics and people are like, these girls say you're doing this. It's the same thing happened with Clinton. Clinton had like hard rape allegations, and they were like, look, politics get dirty sometimes. And it's like, what the fuck? Look,
No,
blogging isn't always easy.
Yeah, blogging sometimes you gotta, But he just said that he's like, the bitch is lying. I'm gonna go back to writing about other dudes' comedy.
Yeah. Also, there's nothing to cancel. It's like
There's nothing canceled. He's fucking irrelevant. And I would never do that to anybody else. Like point that out and be like, "Oh, you're in trouble." Well, there's a couple of those pussies that used it. It's funny to use it against them. Obviously, the thing is like looking at it, seeing an accusation like that, which I don't know. I assume I have no idea what she's even saying or who she is.
I don't know how that is. It like someone who's like, "Yo, come on, can we please fuck? Can we please fuck?"
Yeah.
Was Seth like what it is, little mama?
I think the sex pest was definitely like what it is.
What it is,
and they were
mama.
like, "It ain't." And he was like, "You sure it ain't?"
Sure, you might.
And he just kept being like, "Are you sure it ain't?" The problem, Seth's problem is he's 5'4" and kind of a little bitch.
Yeah.
So him being called a sex pest is probably just anybody else flirting.
Yeah.
But if you're that ugly and short and big of a pussy, if you like hit on a girl, they're like, "Ew,
It
ew,
hurt-
ew,
it
ew,
hurt-
ew."
Yeah, like stop.
Yeah. So maybe he's just a love fool.
Well, he also probably could have been getting like drunk and it's been like
Definitely.
singing weird shit to them.
Yeah, he would get drunk and be like, "I actually love you." They're like, "All right, take it easy, man."
Yeah.
He's like, "To sleep with you one night would be glorious." Yeah, listen to his. I've heard some of his poems that are like, "If you laughed at one joke of mine, if you saw me the way I see you," like shit like that.
Sounds
It's
like Hero. If you laugh.
So yeah, he got caught pesting. Anybody else, I'd say they're innocent by his standards that he holds other people to. He's guilty.
Yeah, pretty funny.
That's all it is. By anybody else's standards, I doubt he's done anything illegal. By his standards, he's committed a terrible offense.
But
So
also-
let's hold him to his standards.
Dude, it also goes to show you. I mean, and maybe this is because like the reach of certain things, but it's like, if that had been, I don't know, say, well, Johnny Depp's in court right now, he's suing somebody, but say that was like Vince Vaughn, they would have been like, fucking Vince Vaughn, he's a fucking sex pest. Vince Vaughn is a fucking sex pest. But yeah, they tried to get one of the Afflecks. I think the Affleck was like basically like, if you're not going to suck my dick, get out of my
Affleck got
house.
sex pested.
Yeah, it was like suck my dick or get out, basically.
Yeah, I mean, this is whatever. Any other questions?
Yeah.
Matt, they want you to demonstrate the Brugger method.
Dude, that's all you need to know. Perfect.
Shane, they want you to get on Twitch and play Warhammer.
I'm going to get on Twitch and play NCAA with Dan Soder.
Nice.
That'll be sick.
Nice.
I'm going to start a little online dynasty with me and Danny Sodes.
Dude, could you play, if you had enough people playing remotely, do like an 8-on-8 basically? Where like someone's the fucking person, someone's a wide receiver.
Yeah. And
People
you can
running
definitely do
patterns.
that with like NBA. You could do 5-on-5 with NBA, which would be pretty funny.
That would be sick.
But we need to talk also, while we're on the gaming subject, let's go ahead and address Mortal Kombat and who is true king in this house. Although I only won.
I think Lemaire.
No, I won.
Lemaire dethroned you, didn't he? We
No,
didn't get back.
We didn't even play it.
We got to handle
I'm
that.
2-0.
We got to handle
I
that.
handled
break.
Lemaire. I handled Matt's candy ass.
I tried a different character.
Uppercut, dude.
I'll get Liu Kang on break and reclaim the throne instantly.
Look, I don't know. You went. What'd you do today? 1-3.
Yeah, I was trying, guys.
You
dude.
only beat.
Kung
You
Lao.
only beat the goblin, dude. You only beat the young goblin.
Yeah, but I
Noah.
tried different fighting styles for all my characters. I have, I tried Modest Warrior. I usually don't go
You
Modest Warrior.
tried Scorpion against me. We did
Scorpion, I
Scorpion
did a-
Sub-Zero, dude.
True. That was
Hit him.
classic
He
battle.
he fucking went behind me.
Teleported.
Turn around uppercut for the fucking
True.
win, dude.
True.
Admit greatness.
That was good. It was good play. That was good play. That was good play. I was trying things. It was basically that was my
You had
spring.
the moves
that was
pretty
my
quick.
spring training. That was
You
your
had the
Super Bowl.
moves.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that
was my spring
I only
training,
knew
that was
one
your
move.
Super
I
Bowl.
knew one move.
That's what I'm
which
saying.
was throw the ice ball.
I was spring
you were
training.
doing all the moves.
I was button mashing, bro. I didn't know what was going on.
You knew all your moves. These are the same moves you've always done.
Teleport, back left X.
I beat
Down
his
left
ass
X.
so bad with Scorpion that he retired Scorpion. He was like, I just suck with Scorpion. I'm going to go with a different character.
I'm a speed guy. I'm a speed freak.
I'm
I
more
need
of a
Liu
speed
Kang. I need
freak.
Liu Kang. Yeah, I'm a speed freak.
All right, let's
Let's do it. Slide in the motherfucking page.
Yeah, hopefully I'm doing those shows in Ohio and San Diego and all those coming
Sure.
up. It's ShaneMGillis.com. You can go to that for the tour dates. I don't know. We'll see if they happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope they do. I'll do them if I'm allowed.
Can I plug some shows?
Can you plug shows?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, now obviously we're going to say yes.
You can say no. I'll turn it off.
No, plug
No,
the
dude,
fucking
plug-
shows.
but you don't have
Lemaire.
a- you don't have
9th to the July 12th, I'm going to be at the Barzar in Wilmington, North Carolina.
July 9th through 12th. You can go see Lemaire at a bar in Delaware.
No, North Carolina.
North Carolina? Is it Wilmington?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
true.
Sick. What are you doing down there?
Comedy, babe.
Who are you with?
Me.
Just you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
One night in town.
Yeah.
Is that part of the black business thing? Oh, I gotta talk. We'll talk about that in the page. I have some hot takes on Black
Business?
Black Business Day. Got some hot. Nothing bad. Nothing bad.
That's a good way to close out.
Some
Look,
hot takes.
join our Patreon. We have some very hot takes on black-owned businesses.
No, I have one next to me. I'm right now. I'm in battle with them.
You're in battle with a black-owned business?
No, I've just been fucking with Brittany.
With a B.O.B.?
I've been fucking with Brittany. We have a black-owned vegan. It's a black-owned vegan restaurant. And I was telling Brittany, I'm gonna start a white-owned vegan food truck next to it and be like, "What? Just friendly? We're Passaginos, dude. Friendly competition. It's friendly competition. Come
Yeah.
on. You got that side, I got this side. Come on, we can have like a Passaginos thing going on. It's hanging like Trump shit.
True.
White-owned vegan food truck would be so fucking funny.
True. That has to be like one of the only black-owned vegan restaurants.
No, you'd be surprised, dude.
Really?
A lot of
making the
a
jump.
lot of Dr. CB's. You know, who's the guy? Dr. CB. Dr. CB. There's a lot of vegans. There's a lot of black vegan
Wait,
dudes.
Dr. CB's...
The dude who was like claimed that he could cure AIDS with the alkaline diet, an alkaline plant-based
Oh,
diet.
I thought you were talking about... What's the fucking soap?
Oh, Dr. Bronner's.
I was going to say, dude, have I been misreading that and Dr. Bronner's is black-owned?
No,
Because
it's
if so, that would rule.
true.
As soon as if you found out that was black-owned, I'd be like, oh, Dr. Bronner's rules. Reading the label where it's like Christ is king and all powerful.
Dr.
Here's some-
Bronner's does
It's
rule.
like, this is weird because I think if it's just white weirdos.
It is a white weirdo.
Yeah,
it
if I
was
knew
an
it was
immigrant.
black weirdos, it'd be like, turn up.
Well, Dr. Bronner's was an immigrant who would show you. He had commercials where he was like, "This is all I do. I don't even really shower. I just take a little bit of this and put it under my armpits." And he would like pull his khakis down, like stick his ankles in the bathtub, and like go back out there.
People are probably this guy fucking stinks. But you know, I'm not gonna be racist and tell an immigrant he stinks. I'm just gonna be like, he's like, how do you think I smell? It's like, you smell great, Dr. Bronner. Are you actually a doctor? Yes, I make a soaps.
Let's switch it over.
Into the page.
In the page we go.